5 years gone, they're still rewinding, frame by frame like it's a crime. Turn my worst day to a highlight reel, hit replay, waste their time. Counting wars in crooked halos, typing sermons in my name. Got their perfect little pitchforks out, but they fold under the same flame. Lighten up already, how long you gonna drag this dead horse round? You ain't that holy, you just like the way that anger sounds. Yeah, I messed up heavy, owned it, bled it, took it on the chin. Lighten up already, or log off and let me live again. Screenshots stacked like scripture, they quote me like I never grew. Skip the part where I said I was wrong, guess that doesn't fit their view. Saints in search of something ugly, so they never look inside. Funny how the loudest judges got the most they wanna hide. Lighten up already, how long you gonna drag this dead horse round? You ain't that holy, you just like the way that anger sounds. Yeah, I messed up heavy, owned it, bled it, took it on the chin. Lighten up already, or log off and let me live again. You want a villain? I'll play it. While you polish up your pride, just remember when you're buoyant, they're all 3 fingers at your side. I'm done begging for your mercy, done performing for your grace. You can stay stuck in that moment, I'm already in a better place. Lighten up already, how long you gonna drag this dead horse round? You ain't that holy, you just like the way that anger sounds. Yeah, I messed up heavy, owned it, bled it, took it on the chin. Lighten up already, if you can't forgive that, don't do that. Lighten up already, hit unsubscribe and call it quits. Lighten up already, you're not perfect, you just forget it. She hit upload, thought it was done. Bad take, bad joke, bad judgment call. Pulled it down, said she was wrong. Typed I'm sorry till her fingers stall. Screenshot saved like some holy scroll. You quote that line like it's carved in stone. 5 years on, you're still throwing stones like she broke your house, stole your phone. 5 years still mad, what's that say about you? You act like she crashed your whole life too. She owned it on Sunday, what more can she do? You're not perfect, get off your throne. Stop judging her like she burned your home. 5 years still mad, that's on you. You play safe in the comment threads, halo on, pitchfork by your bed. Every flaw that you've ever had, you paint on her like it's all she is. If apologies don't mean a thing, what's the point of growing then? You want blood, you don't want truth, you want someone to stand in for you. 5 years still mad, what's that say about you? You act like she shattered vows you never knew. She faced it, replaced it, learned something new. You're not perfect, get off your throne. Stop judging her like she wrecked your home. 5 years still mad, that's on you. 5 years. You messed up too. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Yeah, you know it. You lied. 5 years still mad, what's that say about you? Turn that mirror, let it hit you too. She owned it, you hide it. Tell me what is true. You're not perfect, drop that stone. Stop judging her just to dodge your own. 5 years still mad, that's on you. She did her time in the spotlight, shame. You'll do yours if you play this game. We all fall, we all misstep, let it go. Forget, forget. 5 years move on. 5 years move on. 5 years move on. Stay stuck in that song. Back then, I was filming in a bedroom. Bad jokes, thought I had it all figured out. 5 years, feels like 5 different lifetimes. Scroll back, you can freeze me in my doubt. You got screenshots, you got timestamps, you got something you can throw back in my face. But you missed out on the late nights, all the hard talks, how I tried to change. I was wrong, I was young, but I'm not the kid you're dragging through the mud again. Tell me why it's one strike, never forgiven. You were loud, you were proud, saying we believed in growing up and giving grace. We used to stand for something, now it's just rage and empty space. No one is perfect, so why is it only me you never let escape? You cheer for the ones who do the same thing, same mess, but you call it just a learning curve. Say growth till it's someone that you don't like. Guess lines always move for who you wanna serve. Where's the mercy? Where's the nuance? Where's the person under every single frame? You preach progress till it's risky, then it's pitchforks and a trending tag of shame. I was wrong, I was young, but I'm not the kid you're dragging through the mud again. Tell me why it's one strike, never forgiven. You were loud, you were proud, saying we believed in growing up and giving grace. We used to stand for something, now it's just rage and empty space. No one is perfect, so why is it only me you never let escape? If I say I'm sorry, is it ever enough? Or do you need a villain more than you need trust? If we burn each other, who's gonna be left here? What happened to the courage to face what we all fear? Oh, we all get it wrong. Oh, we all don't belong. Sometimes I was wrong, I was young, but I'm not
Hey, hey. Whoops. Uh-oh.
Why is it not working? Oh, there it goes. I was like, what the fuck? Now, of course, the dogs want to bother me. Bear with me. Ugh. Now I'm still not working. What the hell's going on? Yo. Why is it not working? Can you guys hear me? The fuck is up in my microphone? Alright, can you guys hear me? My thing is moving. You can. And I sound fine? Alright, hold on. Now I gotta let the fucking dogs out. Come on. Out. Go. Damn, I feel like Britney and shit. Alright, you guys can hear me now. Everything's good. I sound clear, sound live. My ears are clogged. I don't know why my ears are clogged. But I sound good? All good? I don't know, it was weird. Like, my whole microphone was out. I don't know why. Alright. I don't know why my ears are clogged. This is weird. Alright. So, a couple things I want to talk about. One, I got to give a shout out to just Samantha, who stuck up for me yet again in GW's live today. Are you sure you can hear me okay? Because my microphone is not even moving. Usually it moves. I want to hear what I sound like on my cell phone.
6 fucking months.
Dude?
6 months she's been pregnant. 6 months she's been pregnant.
Oh, it was weird. Like, my whole microphone was out. No, I guess you can hear me. I don't know. I feel like you can't hear me. Like, my microphone's not even moving. It's weird. All right. Anyway, let's move on because it's late. So, did you guys listen to the fucking shit show over on Queen Bee? I lost brain cells listening to these people. I now know why people stick up for Britney, because that was like the biggest shit show that didn't even have to go like that. Like, it could have been fine. I don't even get what the fuck the point was. It was so ridiculous. I don't even get why Britney went up there, but kudos to the girl who made her go down, because it was just the biggest fucking shit show ever. And it was so pointless. Like, Rowena's up there bitching at her about her house. Like, Rowena, it's not your fucking business. Like, people were going after her about shit that was fucking pointless. Like, absolutely pointless. Hey, Lacey. Why were you triggered? I don't know why you were triggered. I just thought it was so ridiculous. If someone wants a link, I'll give you, Lacey, if you want a link, I'll give you a link. I just couldn't believe what I was fucking hearing. And I'm not disagreeing with you, okay? I'm not. I am not going to say that Britney is not a compulsive liar. Britney is not this. Britney is not that. But here's what bothers me about the whole situation in a nutshell. Britney may be all of these horrendous things. And Britney may be a slob and all this other shit. But I guarantee you, so is half of QB's chat. A lot of the chat that's like trying to say, you know, how perfect they are. I'm sure they're not. You know what I mean? And that's what pissed me off. Like, certain people have a true right to be pissed at Britney. Clue does, Granny does. But Rowena, she doesn't have a right to be questioning BJ on her life or on her house. You know what I mean? Like I said, Clue has every right to be fucking fuming with BJ, and so does Granny. But these random people in chat, like, bitch, sit down. You don't have a fucking right to say anything. You're not involved in her life. You're not involved in anything. Just sit the fuck down. So, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Lacey said that's what triggered me. I can't fucking stand Rowena. We were saying that in Patreon. We were like, Rowena, sit the fuck down. Nobody cares what you have to say. And she just kept questioning. Like, she just ruined it. It was fine when it was QB, BJ, and B Tim. It was fine. But QB couldn't have that. And then all these shit show went up. And thank you. Lacey, you're proving my point. That's exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly what I'm saying. Is that there are some mental ass people in these chats. And people act like, oh, they're so perfect. Bitch, no, you're not. Like, QB's had like 2,000 people in there. You're going to tell me all 2,000 of you have perfect homes and perfect kitchens and perfect lives, and you've never done anything wrong, that you're going to question this one? Shut the fuck up. That pissed me off. Hey, Red, that pissed me off. And I'm like, look at all these people. Like, bitch, please. But I don't even understand why she went up there in the first place. Like, what was the point? What do you think, that you and QB are going to make things nice, and then all of a sudden QB is not going to talk to you anymore or talk about you anymore? Newsflash, QB's going to go with her chat. And her chat did not like you at all. BJ has ulterior motives. What are they? Because I don't know. She just solidified her grift for the next 6 months. Nah, maybe. You might be right on that one. No, you're right, though. No, but QB, the thing is, Red, QB is never on her panel. She was barely paying attention. And that's why people say whatever the fuck they want. She wasn't even like coherent. She wasn't there. She got up there when Clue was there, but that was it. But the people that were up there were just annoying. When Brittany popped down the first time, I don't even care, Jacqueline. It gave me a fucking headache. I truly don't give a fuck. Brittany is an idiot, plain and simple. That's what I'm saying, Fly. QB can't hold an intelligent conversation. That's why she let it happen the way she did. 100%. I agree with that. And, well, I know Kelsey is taking a break, but wasn't Kelsey the one that had, wasn't she the one that had the family that was sick, or am I thinking someone else? You know what, Lacey? I'm right there with you, because I actually would listen to QB, but now she's like too fucking stoned for her own good. She can't even fucking speak, and she's just always high. But she did tell tonight that Sinner wasn't totally wrong. She doesn't have custody of her 18-year-old, which granted she's 18, but kind of the way QB said it was like, well, she's 18 and I'm not responsible for her. Bitch, I'm in my 50s and my mom still helps me sometimes. Like, my kids are 21, they still depend on me. Like, you're responsible for your kids for the rest of their life, even if they don't live with you. Sage doesn't live with me, I'm still responsible for her. Like, for her to say that, that was a big red flag to me as a mother. And I'm talking about QB. That's a big red flag to me as a mother, because even if she doesn't live with you, she's still your responsibility. That I know some people think, oh, they're 18, they're out of the house. That's a shit fucking parent to me. Sorry, not sorry. I'll be the first to say it. Because again, I'm in my 50s and I still call my mom for help or stuff, whatever. No, she said it point out blank. But she wants to judge fucking Brittany? You might want to take a look in a mirror, QB. Just saying. All right. So there's that. I'm sure more stuff will come up if I think about it. But BJ, people are nitpicking BJ. But there are some things that I think need to be addressed that isn't nitpicking and are pretty fucking important. Now, again, before I even got on, I want to say to Holly, I don't know who the fuck you're listening to, but you might want to find out the truth behind what you claimed, because I know you were talking about me. But just know, Holly, that's not exactly what happened. So you can run with your lie to Brittany, or you could just fucking ask me, because I've actually told the story multiple times. And in the last 5 years, my story never changed. So I don't know who's feeding you lies or who you listen to, but you may want to fucking ask me. Holly, who I liked, left a comment for Brittany that said, hold on, I'll pull it up. Someone got it from me. By the way, Ryan Upchurch got fat and he's still on meth. Holly left a comment that said, one of the people criticizing you for hours literally made a video talking about how she let one of her children shower with a boyfriend so she could see if the boyfriend was a creep. Okay. Yeah, that's not exactly the story, Holly, but you keep running with that. You believe whatever asshole told you that, and then come ask me, and I'll tell you the truth. Nobody made a video about anything, but I love how people twist shit. But yeah, Holly, get your facts straight before you say stupid comments like that. I hate that false narrative too, Lacey. I mean, I've only told the story, 32,000 fucking times, and my story's never changed. Like, when you tell the truth, shit doesn't change. But I love how people run with this, but whatever. So I just want to address that before I forgot. All right, next. There are a lot of things that Brittany and Craig talk about, and nobody seems to bring it up, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why the major parts of what they talk about don't get addressed, and only the stupid fucking little things do people talk about. For example, and I'm going to play this because it's easier if you guys hear it. I got to give shout out to Brandywine again because she's got a clip. That's where I heard it. Brittany is allegedly 6 months pregnant. Craig doesn't work. Brittany doesn't work. That means they're both home. Brittany's 6 months pregnant with their third child, and Craig doesn't know what a prenatal vitamin is and doesn't ask her until today or yesterday on a live stream? What? Craig, this is allegedly your third kid. She's 6 months pregnant and allegedly went to a doctor. Did you not go to the doctor with her? Have you never seen her take a prenatal fucking vitamin before? Why is nobody calling this out? Why is everyone like, and why are you talking about it on a live and acting like you don't know what a prenatal vitamin is? What? Like, how is this even fucking possible? Do you not go to a doctor with her? She claims she goes to the doctor. Have you never seen her take a prenatal vitamin before? Was this just for show? Because I find it highly disgusting that it's 6 months pregnant and now you're asking about a prenatal vitamin? What? Yeah. So I'm going to play it for you so you guys hear what I'm talking about, but it's little things like this that I keep catching that I'm like, this is big. Why would you not know this if she went to a doctor? That's just one example. This particular live or whatever has a lot of examples. And by the way, remember a while ago I told you guys that Craig must be an Alex Jones fan? Yeah, he admitted it today. Craig is an Alex Jones fan who listens to InfoWars every day. That's all I needed to hear. I was like, well, that explains everything. With my history. All right. Whoop. And again, sub up to Brandywine.
And take an accountability and say, hey, it is what it is. Yeah, went live at the same time, but you had yours scheduled and you pushed yours back.
And I always do.
You were in there for a while supporting him. That's why I'm so butthurt.
Oh, he said that I made him my waiting room.
Oh,
I was in there supporting you because when I scheduled my stream, I had no idea. Thoughts were, I got to get 2 streams in tonight. And in order for me to get 2 streams in, I have to go live.
Why does she have to get 2 streams in? Why doesn't your man just go get a fucking job? Just curious.
Early on one, so I can be, on the main channel at regular time. And go ahead.
And you apologize. You did
I
apologize.
absolutely apologize, but
Respect. You even said that also.
but I even pushed back. Shayna called me and said, Brittany, not sure if you know, but Center has a stream scheduled the same exact time as you. You might want to go on a little earlier. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to push back and a half
And
after
he usually
is.
does day lives. He's usually live during the middle of the day,
Yes.
2 or 3 lives a day.
Yep.
So we gotta ask, what time you're on every time we want to get live. That's childish, bro.
Sassy, I wouldn't even give him any.
Everybody knows that we've always gone live late at night, from 9 to 10 or 11, somewhere in there.
Exactly.
And you've got all day to go live, and then you're gonna cry because we went on at 9 instead of 11.
Yep.
Come on, bro. Nobody's trying to step on your toes. You're trying to look for an excuse to have beef.
Yep.
You should have came up with a juicier steak before you stabbed
I
somebody in
haven't
the back.
said any crappy things about him, Tinker. So don't sit there and put me in that category. I never said an ill word about him.
No, Tinker, here's the thing. I didn't either. I didn't either.
You barely ever even played
I
Top
haven't
Spot
either.
games.
No, I haven't.
No.
Most of the time we end up busted up because of that with bigger people.
Yeah.
You got 4,000 people.
And people have said things, but let me tell you, I mean, you can go look through the entire argument. I didn't go low and I never went.
Here's my other question. It's childish, it's immature, it's everything. They have all day together. Why don't they discuss this other than on a live? I sometimes wonder if they even live in the same house. Do they not talk during the day? I think I speak to my kids about YouTube more than she speaks to her boyfriend about YouTube. And I don't speak to my kids much, believe me. But you know what I'm saying? Like, do they not fucking speak? Why is Craig acting like he didn't know any of this until just now?
Low and said anything like terrible about Center, even when I was arguing, like we were having that short, brief back and forth.
You put
But
everybody
he-
in, Tinker. You said everyone.
He's all about my ovaries. He's talking about me being fucking pregnant and how I shouldn't be. Talking about
What about somebody can say that? You've never had a
That's
child
yours
in your
and
life.
Greg's life, not his.
What right do you have some, hey, liberal, what right do you have a woman what to do with her body?
or
I have
how
a
would
good
hypocrite.
state.
hey Kimmy Lou,
You can't even make a shot.
or I don't take care of myself.
Shut
Like,
the fuck up.
or you said I drink soda. Center, do you even listen to me? Because I've been talking about quitting soda for 2 months now.
Everybody in the
Okay, this is another example I want to give you guys. Listen to this carefully. How nobody else jumped on this, I don't know. But listen to this play out. This is fucked up.
I
Fucking
haven't
road
had a
trip
Mellow
soda.
Yellow in 2 months.
so it's a
So she claims that she hasn't had soda in 2 months. Again, do they not live together? Does he not know what the fuck she does on a day-to-day basis? Listen to how this plays out.
crime to fucking have a soda.
I don't know, but
Come on,
I
it's
did.
so weak.
I did quit soda.
As a woman, everybody should be pissed if he's telling her whether she has the right to have a child or not.
Right. I did.
Who are you, Hitler? You going to take our right to reproduce away?
I did quit.
Tinker, I
What is
agree with that. Yes, I do.
I'm just
agree with
saying,
that.
like, talking about my pregnancy, right? Like that's
so
my uterus.
low.
That's
And
my
you're supposed to
right.
stand for women's rights. That's so
Now
low.
he did say. Now to be fair, he did say today.
All because somebody went live an hour into your stream.
Listen, I'm going
with
to
4,000
ask this
subscribers and 100
respectfully,
viewers.
and I know most of y'all mean well. Please do not come in here and promote these people.
No.
Please, when you do that, all you're doing is telling people, and then they're going to run and go to that, leave mine
I
and
think
go.
he's just scared to walk away and look like the bad guy. I don't know how you think you're going to look any other way. You look bad. You've done this twice now. You said horrible things.
She's not
And
keeping it.
all your audience is
He's
women.
addressing the fact that he's
You
lying.
need a dunce cap, buddy.
Lie on them, and it needs to stop.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Please don't come in here promoting that idiot. He don't have any self-control. He can't handle anybody saying anything bad about him.
Who, Ashley Chaps?
Yes, I don't care. Let him cry like a little bitch that he is.
He needs to
Let
go impregnate himself.
We're not
Freak.
giving.
That's the clinic.
Looking-
Impregnate
Looking
yourself.
like deflated butterbean. That's who he looks like to me. Like
Okay.
butterbean that lost weight.
Okay.
Freaking pasty, gray looking.
I think he's in gloves.
Looking like
If that's okay. If that's your thing, then
looking like a geriatric bully from the Christmas Story. Y'all remember that little redheaded bully on the movie The Christmas Story?
they're
that's
always
who
the ones trying to
got
pretend
the
they're
same-
artists. He wants
same
to bully
beady
some
eyes
man
as
on the street, you know.
That freaking bully off a Christmas Story. Sorry, not sorry.
Then don't wonder why he claps back. But that's not, I know I didn't pass it, so it must be coming up, the part I was talking about, but it has to do with the soda.
Thank you, John. We appreciate you being here.
You need to go work out your trauma and stop projecting that shit onto everybody else. Everybody says that.
And by the way, if anybody wants to know what Elevated Truth clapped back about, this is it. She went from sinner to talking about Elevated Truth, but this is what he flipped the fuck out about.
All right, so
real men
He's trying
don't
to feel like he's
talk
the
to
alpha
their
man in the
women
room so
like that.
hard.
Yeah, periodically, you guys get in your tit for tat and you say your words and everything. That's fine and dandy. That's normal relationship, okay? But these ones, they're not men. They do it on the daily with these words. It's gross. It's abuse. It's verbal abuse.
elevated LaFufu. That's what I'm talking about.
I thought it was Labubu. I thought it was a boo-boo. Labubu.
Oh, no,
Under attack. You're sitting here talking about my unborn child.
he's not
You're
selling.
attacking my unborn child.
He's not selling Labubus. He's selling LaFufus.
Am I right? or
Knockoffs.
what?
Yeah.
Both of these so-called men are attacking an unborn child.
So to be fair, like I said,
My child hadn't even got here, and you're already jealous.
just to be fair,
You can't stand it.
to be fair, Craig, Cinder did, like I said, Cinder did go live today and apologize about speaking on my pregnancy, and
Well, this is the second time he's apologized. He's going to apologize next week too.
I hope that what
Craig,
he's
thank
saying.
Why do you sit and wait for 11 o'clock at night to do a live, and Craig is just finding out about this instantly? He's finding out that Sinner apologized on a live. Thank you, Tony. Finding out Sinner apologized on a live. What? Why is he just finding out on a live? Do you not fucking talk during the day?
Do it again and apologize.
I hope
again.
he's just going to keep his word and move on and let me move on, because
I hope he can. I doubt it. I don't think he's got any content. He's done nothing but trash a woman for a whole year. Now he's trashing another woman. I hope he can produce some content.
Whitney, I hope you're not regretting it. Whitney says, I was just
Smart
going to.
enough to, but I mean, I thought he was smarter than this.
Whitney says, I was just going to keep binge watching Netflix, and I thought to myself, I better get my butt over to Brits before she disavows me. Hi, guys.
I may have missed it and skipped over it, but let me tell you the first example that I had. Brittany said, I quit drinking soda 2 months ago. And Craig says, what's wrong with drinking soda? Like, everyone wants soda once in a while. And then she says, yeah, but I quit 2 months ago. If she really quit 2 months ago, he would know that, wouldn't he? It's just another fucking lie she came out with. Because, Brittany, why doesn't your boyfriend, who you live with, who you spend every waking moment with, who doesn't work, wouldn't he know if you actually quit soda? Why are you trying to convince him that you quit soda? He would have said, yeah, she hasn't drank soda in months. But no, that's not what he says. He says, what's wrong with having soda? Everybody has soda. What the fuck?
Miss you. I was wondering where the hell you been at, girl. You ain't gonna get away that easy. All right, so we're going to yeah, I think so too. My dad's on a cruise. So let me see. Let's carry on. You got to try that chicken. It's actually really good. Yeah, I tried something. It's in the oven. I tried something different.
What'd you do?
Don't eat her corn though.
I thought I smelled
Craig,
something
don't-
good.
Reality
touch
said,
the
don't go
corn.
eat.
Again, this is a nighttime live. He doesn't know what she cooked in the oven? Where are they all day? I'm telling you, I'm convinced they don't live together. Where is he all day that he doesn't know what she cooked? You didn't smell something cooking where you came down and said, honey, what are you making? Like, am I fucking delusional, or is this the weirdest relationship ever? How do you not know what she made for dinner?
Her corn now.
Don't touch her corn.
There's some cheesy scalloped potatoes and there's some chicken in the oven. It's just something I thought up. It's this Heinz 57 mixed with Dijon mustard and garlic powder and onion powder and salt and pepper. And then I cooked it with aluminum foil over it so it would trap the moisture, and it's real soft.
I just want to say one more thing regarding him. You know, when we joined up for the military, isn't it like, you know, you're protecting the weaker people in society?
Are you talking about Center?
Right.
Okay.
Aren't you supposed to be protecting the women and the children, the babies? But instead, all you've done for the past year is attack women and now unborn children. Remember the hero
You had no problem with Sinner up until a couple of days ago, and he's been attacking women and Queen Bee this whole time, and you didn't have a problem with it, Craig. Why all of a sudden do you have this major issue with it? Can you guys hear me? My microphone looks off, but I see the head moving. Can you guys hear me? That's weird. Oh, that's why. Hold on. It's not going through the right microphone, though. What the fuck? Aha. Why the fuck is it not working? Oh. Yo. 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 All right, now I should be working. Now it should be good. All right.
you wanted to be when you were a little boy, because you're not him anymore, buddy.
Yes,
There
Whitney.
you
She's doing May, sweetie. She's
All right,
doing-
hold on 1 second.
Now she's telling him, shut the fuck
Yes,
up.
women don't speak to women like that. Hypnotic. Hello. No, we don't need any of them, Brenda Sue. Women need to learn to take pride in themselves, have self-respect, love themselves, and don't let men talk to them like that. And when they do, you call them out. You say, "Oh no, you're not going there." Mm-mm. Oh, it's nice to see you. You, love. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing fabulous. Thank Oh, earned. We didn't think that it was going to move into this direction. When I quit smoking, I just didn't go to that in order for you to quit less. Yes, Beaches, you got this.
It's so cold.
You-
Oh, what?
Like a granny. Like, no, grandmas are always like in their shawl, even in the 80-degree weather. I don't know.
No, is that a full vitamin or is it's only?
That's got everything in it.
It's a,
I'm taking the shit out of them.
All right, this is the other part that I wanted you to hear. Please tell me how this fucking makes sense.
My hair's growing like crazy.
no, is that a full vitamin or is it's only?
Granny.
Oh, what?
Like a granny. Like, no, grandmas are always like in their shawl, even in the 80-degree weather. I don't know. I feel cold all the time.
You need some vitamins or something. The
Hello.
prenatals ain't enough.
I'm taking the shit out of them. My hair's growing like crazy.
No, is that a full vitamin or is it's only?
That's got everything in it.
It's a full vitamin.
Mm-hmm.
It just adds more for what the baby needs.
It has extra folic acid, I think.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You all do you. You do what's best for yourself.
What are they saying?
I'm saying I'm not giving up my soda. I'm not giving up.
Oh, right. Do you have to give up soda to be friends with Sinner? Or is it only if you're pregnant? Real question.
Next, the liberal's going to take all your straws. You're going to have paper straws.
Gary,
Come
I
on,
have to
man.
do the deal. I used to go there and get
Reach
it.
down and grab your nuts, bro.
Yeah.
How is he just asking her about prenatal vitamins on a late night live 6 months into her pregnancy on their third child? You don't know what's in a prenatal vitamin? Did she never take them before? And why would you ask her on a live? It's so bizarre to me.
Green Spirit, he did, but it was a very offensive apology.
Passive aggressive.
Uh-huh.
He'll be trashing us tomorrow.
Like an apology is when you say,
He's proud.
you know, I acted out of character. Because this is what he said. He listened back to himself and that was not him. And he wasn't proud of how he handled it. My pregnancy is none of his business. But then he immediately says, I stand on everything I said. I just don't stand behind the way that I acted. I could have handled it better. And then he said,
So thank your pregnancy, but I should have said it nicer.
Brittany's pregnant. No, to be fair, he did say
Right,
Brittany's
right.
pregnancy is none of my business.
What else did you say?
Yeah, that was what I was.
How did he not know this prior to her live? Even with Sinner, you didn't discuss it with your live-in boyfriend who doesn't work? Why wouldn't you discuss this with him? This to me seems like not rocket science that you would speak to your partner about a guy on the internet and someone that you've been friends with. I would think naturally that you would say, you'll never guess what fucking happened today. Blah, blah. Like, I just, do they not live together? Do they not live under the same roof? Do they never speak? I mean, hell, you didn't even know what was in the oven for dinner.
Was thinking too, BB. BB says he lost numbers last night. He had no choice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to pan out for you, man. We're not buzzy. Everybody knows we're decent people. I thought you knew that too.
Well, I think you know that I don't go low. And you're going to sit there and say that I'm going to milk
We don't sell
what
crack,
you
know?
say.
We don't whip it up like she does.
Oh, and we definitely aren't fucking here to do a tit for tat with you either. Like,
No, it's a waste of time.
Nanny, I don't feel like it was heartfelt. Can I ask you a question?
I feel like he tried to be our friend for a while. He doubled his numbers.
Like, if she would have talked to Craig about all of this offline, he wouldn't have anything to say. But he's like brand new. He doesn't know anything. Yeah, but I think this makes him look 10 times worse.
He's stifled out, and now he thinks that by being our enemy, he's going to grow more. But it's not working out for you, and it's not going to.
Nanny,
You need to produce content, buddy. Produce some content.
Nanny Sharon, how is this heartfelt when he said,
We're defending ourselves.
My
We shouldn't even be doing it.
my subscribers are a cult?
Turn that down, buddy. Yeah, so how are you going to get any more subscribers when you're trashing all the subscribers you're trying to grift over, you know?
All of you guys enable me. We're all a cult. He also said that he can't believe. Now, this blows my mind because how am I any different than him? He said, I can't believe I supported doing the
Angie, that's exactly what I'm saying. Something is so fucking way off, and I don't know what it is, but it's way off. There are just too many little things that make zero sense.
audience cheering every time somebody gives you money. He's talking about when I do the round of applause when we get super chats. How is that any different than you get a super chat?
Every time
Well,
he says a joke.
When he gets a super chat or he gets a membership gift, he plays a thank you clip.
It's
So
supposed
how
to
is
be
that different?
childish shit, bro.
What do you like? How am I doing anything different than you are?
So the biggest things is what we went on your time slot. We drank soda and we have a baby, right?
Oh, he also said that
And we don't take care of ourselves because we drink sodas.
yeah, and even though I have quit soda for 2 months now,
I mean, whose business is that?
even
you know?
though
Here it is. Here it is.
yeah, even though it's none of his
Apparently, you got a
business.
problem yourself. We all know it.
I don't understand that. So no disrespect to you, Nanny Sharon. I think you're lovely, but I disagree with you. That apology. First of all, and he also threw me under the bus, and he's continued.
Apologize. What do you think's gonna happen next? It's a pattern.
Well, he's continued to say that I betrayed him, that I backstabbed him. So I backstabbed you because I went live while you were live.
After you had already had lives that day. It's not like that was the first live he had. He went live that day, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if he did that particular day, but he usually does.
One
Yeah.
around lunchtime in the middle of the day. I've seen it.
Yeah.
For myself as I'm on YouTube.
I love the gong too, Mama.
You
Big Mama.
do daytime lives and we do nighttime lives, and all of a sudden you're in our slot, and then we're the problem. Come on, bro.
What Brittany did to piss him. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. Angela's Clips and Giggles can vouch for this.
She went live at 9 while he was on.
Yes,
there.
everybody that's in my mod,
That's all it was.
not my mod chat, everybody that's in my Discord can also vouch for this because y'all saw it. I didn't fight with him. He had a fight with a few of the subscribers, and I think him and Angela had words.
After he apologized.
And I didn't
He
even
trashed
get.
the whole fucking Discord.
I
all
didn't
over
even
the
get
board.
involved. I didn't even say anything. Nothing. The next thing I know, this guy's going live 2 days in a row
Really,
just
people are a cult.
saying the most. And I'm
Yeah.
like, holy shit, he's really taking this public? Like, what are you doing?
So
Like,
what, are we
talk to
supposed
me.
to let you come up and be friends while you sit here and trash everybody that's supporting us?
Oh,
Come on, dude.
he thought that I should get rid of the people that argued with him, people that have been with me for like 2 years.
Why don't you get rid of everybody on your shit that takes up?
I would never
You
put
would
you
have
in
a
that
channel left.
situation. I would never put you in that position to make you
You
feel
only
like.
got 100 viewers a night.
So, Rhonda, he never
You
told
don't
me
be on
that.
channel, son.
He never told me that. And my whole Discord was not trashing him. He had words with a couple people in there.
He's
Yeah,
very
it was
arrogant.
it
And he can't
wasn't
stand anybody saying
tracking.
anything against him.
It was
Mhm.
just how they felt, and he couldn't handle that.
So I'm just trying to figure out, how is that me backstabbing him?
No, he's looking for anything. He wants beef, and you're giving it to him right now.
Yeah.
This is what he wants. He wants you to talk about him. He wants to be relevant, so you can build his channel for him.
There,
That's all it
all
is.
of it's still in the
The best
Discord.
thing you do is ice him out. Just not even say his name anymore.
Yep, that's what it is going
I
to
mean,
be too.
you're not getting anything from this, I guarantee you. And if we ice you out, there's no way you're going to get anything. You're going to be a hater over there in the corner talking about us while we're fucking carrying on.
They were not
He's
trashing. him.
short-sighted, son.
It was
Use
concern.
glasses.
They were concerned about his behavior.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, he came in cussing people out and calling everyone names in Discord after Britt went live.
Yeah, cunt.
Then Angela spoke.
He did the same thing in Lord Troll's chat and in Discord, if you guys remember correctly. And Lord Troll, do you think it wouldn't be your Discord? I wouldn't allow him in my Discord.
Up and
No,
defended.
hold on a second. No, he was not trashed. He's over exaggerating. It's all still
No.
there. It's not
No.
erased.
We're Australian.
Rhonda, it's not true. That's not true. If I
No,
need
it's not.
if I need to put it out, I can put it out.
Yeah,
That's not. He
it's
was not
not.
trashed in my Discord.
I don't even think we have
As a matter of fact, let me tell you, country guy, tried to talk to him in the most respectful way. And he
Yeah.
basically told Country Guy to get bent. Like it was and he was trying to like be neutral.
Yeah, he
And-
won't
and
take
so
any
he-
advice from a
and he
man, and he'll
said
trash
that.
any woman that comes around. So I mean, who can talk to him?
Two other
Don't
ladies.
know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, once I realized reality was a fucking liar, her voice just makes me cringe now. Absolute cringe. But there's a reason I'm playing this before we get into the chasing stuff, because I want you guys to see why I said what I said.
Froggy, do you want me to give you a link? Do you want to come up and say it on my panel? I'll drop the link for you if you want to say it on mine.
That's not what went down. He's over
I
exaggerating.
feel like we're in a fucking
concerned
old
about
folks high school drama over here. This is insane.
Yeah.
Gee, don't tell me to
40s,
calm
50s,
down.
60s, and 70s in some cases. This is fucking ridiculous.
What two other men were on panel that night? I know, Brittany, that he said things that he shouldn't have, but you've seen his heart and his good side. I don't think he's a bad person, Danny Sharon. I don't. I would be lying if I said I did.
I think he's got problems.
I think he's got a big heart. I think that he's
He's a smart dude.
very intelligent.
He's
I
got
think that he can be. I've seen Sinner.
He has talked about Queen Bee for a year, 2 years. Do you not think he would do the same when he turned on you? Just curious. Hey, Janessa.
I have seen the charitable side of Sinner, and it 100% it is real. I think he's reasonable. I think that he's not evil. But with all that said, and I don't think he's like Elevated Truth. I don't.
I think he loves money.
I don't agree with that comparison.
I think he loves money, and this is an
Yeah.
opportunity for him to make some more money.
I do think that he got a taste of
I think he's
Some
not had enough
numbers.
money for a long time, and he likes it, and he wants to do whatever it takes to get some more.
I do think
Which is
that this has
dangerous.
gone to his ego. I will say that. I'm sorry, Sinner. You think that I have a cold. I think that you got a boost. I think Melissa came and she gave you, big super chats.
A lot of these
And-
people don't agree with what we say half the damn time.
Yeah.
What kind of code is it? They don't follow us.
People tell me off in my chat every day.
Your mods, your friends, your chat. Like,
I fight with my mods all the time.
we stand for what we believe in, and half the damn chat doesn't even believe in the same things.
Right.
But they know we're decent people.
But we can
We're not going after unborn children.
well, and we can disagree on my channel. If you go over there and try to disagree with him, I watched him block somebody today for telling him
Yeah, big
that he was calling women see you next Tuesdays. Kimmy Lou says, I was in there. Reality is correct. Some of the concerns were that he was acting out of character and was upset because it was being discussed.
And that's exactly
He wasn't acting out of character. That is his character. I don't know why people can't see it. Are people that blinded by bullshit? That's what I feel like. Half the creators here lie left and right, and people throw shit at them. It makes no fucking sense to me.
what it is.
He
about
has his
character.
demons.
You're starting to see who he really is.
And he-
That's the
yes.
difference.
Yeah, Narcos. We know you have them, Narcos. Okay.
It's always been a
you have them
character.
also. None of them have been erased.
And Narcos, let me tell you something. I'm extremely disappointed in you.
Yep.
Because the first thing you did was go over there and start saying I'm pregnant. Who told you that, Narcos? I never told you that. I didn't say those words to you. Why did you immediately
Don't
went
want
from Narcos was my mom, Narcos was my friend. You went from being my friend, Narcos, to within 5
Someone does
minutes
that to another woman.
you were over in Sinner's chat telling everybody that I'm pregnant and telling everybody that I'm a liar. What did I lie about, Narcos? I would love to know what I lied about. He has his demons and he has shown.
See, Red, you know what pisses me off? Really pisses me off? You stick around because you're going to hear it in a little while. The gray community, the gray side is no fucking better. They're liars. They're fucking frauds. And they don't even try to make money, which is kind of funny. But they twist everything. And we're going to get to all that. But we have to get through this side first.
Them before and that's it. Yeah. Like I said, I give you your truth. You want a truce? We'll have a truce. But I'm going to be able to say how I feel about your apology because Your apology to me? This is my
This is the most we've said so far, isn't it?
yeah. This is my
And
trans.
this is like, because I'd like to say a lot of other things I'm not going to say about you, buddy.
This is my translation of your apology.
But
Center
I might let
told me you were sorry and then continued.
you're a drama queen, bro.
Narcos.
I'll say that.
I wasn't your friend when you let Tony run her mouth about me. So you're in the Discord, Narcos.
You didn't defend me at school
You-
yesterday. You're not my friend.
Let me just explain this. Like, see, and Justin didn't. I never told Justin.
Hold up, bitch.
I don't even talk to Justin.
The ex
So how did Justin know?
How many fucking times did I warn everybody about Tony? How many? I must have said it 20,000 fucking times. Be careful of Tony. Nobody listens to me. Everyone fucking thought I was crazy because Tony spends money on them. So it's, Laura don't know what the fuck she's talking. I told everybody, watch your fucking back. I told Brittany, I told Sinner, watch your fucking back with Tony New York. She was at Patreon. She started a lot of shit. She caused a lot of fucking headaches. I lost people because of her. I fucking warned everyone. And now they act like they didn't know any better. Well, maybe you should fucking listen to me and you might have learned something and saved yourself some fucking headaches.
Who told Justin?
Ex-mods told Justin.
Yeah, it wasn't me. Center says a half a dozen people knew I was pregnant. That's not true either. I told Kelsey, Shayna, Triggered, Ivy League, Samantha Joy knew, and Boston. Those are the people that knew I was pregnant.
Yep, like 6 or 7 ladies knew. Mm-hmm.
And you said
Not reality. Not her panel host that sits on panel with her every day. She didn't tell you reality.
I told you before, you better get her, and you let it go. Narcos. It is not my place to be a referee between two people that I'm friends with.
They have to.
Y'all are adults.
Yep.
Everybody in my Discord are adults.
Defend yourself.
Why should I have
to defend yourself?
Now, I agree with Brittany here. It's not her bit. Why should she have to referee?
Why should I have to go in there and boot somebody because you are arguing
There's
with them?
fucking thousands of people that are following us.
Why
We gotta
couldn't you
defend
just block her,
You defend
Narcos?
yourself like an adult, you little child.
And am I Tony? Am I responsible for what she says? Tony and you
What a
having
grown woman. That's what a man
Tony
wants.
and you
Not
having a
childish
fight.
kid crying in the corner.
Tony and you having a fight.
A man wants somebody on his team.
Tony NY caused so much shit, so many lies. She is probably one of the biggest fraud liars I have ever come across in my entire life. Like, no joke. And I gave her so many chances.
All right, babe, you're not. Tony and you having a fight
Bitch.
is not. If I were to get into a fight, you're still not answering my question. I responded to yours. They've proven it.
I
Not.
think they care. I think it makes them jealous.
Well,
as hell.
look at all that's
They're
happened.
all freaking
They
out. She's
literally
pregnant.
have said that my child is going to be born addicted to drugs and it be in the NICU. Views for the next 3 months. This gives BV.
They get away
and I
with
can
all this,
blame
and when
them.
the baby comes, and we're sitting here with a baby crying in the background, and then what are you going to do? Oh,
Right.
It's a baby doll. It's not real.
Yeah.
Show me a picture. I hope he dies. Ah!
I mean,
Like, you people are satanic, bro.
I've never in my life seen people so infatuated with another individual.
Their life, period, right?
Yeah, and while y'all were saying that this is my grift, I'm faking a pregnancy. Y'all are actually making money off of my pregnancy.
Every little thing that happens.
Yeah,
in our
you're
house.
hearing me correctly, criminality. I don't want you to find out this way, but yes, ma'am, I'm
Yeah.
pregnant at freaking 40. Very unexpectedly pregnant, but yes, I'm
You're
pregnant.
not 40 yet.
No, I'm 38. She's like, wait a minute, hold
I'll
on
be
a
40
minute.
this year.
Push all that bullshit aside. Am I hearing you right,
Isn't that a
Brittany?
miracle? I think that's amazing.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's so, and I'm not going to let them ruin that for me either. She said, "No way! Congratulations, Britt." See, that's the reaction. That is a normal reaction for.
Yes, it is.
Thank you, Teresa.
It's
She
probably
said,
the
I'm
last
so
baby
happy
we'll
for you
ever have,
guys.
you know?
Teresa, I
Yeah.
hope it's a girl. Hope it's a girl. That's what we're praying for.
It's probably the last baby me and you'll ever have.
It's definitely probably
And
the
they're
last
mad
baby.
because half of them never had a fucking damn baby, you know? You'll never have one. Somebody wants to fucking reproduce with you.
Babe, stop.
I'm sorry. I mean, no.
So-
What you have to do?
Yeah, we're gonna stop. You're going to be you're gonna be an auntie.
Yep.
She said, if it's a girl, you got to name it Teresa.
See, I told you they're all gonna do that.
I love you. You're so cute. Thank you so much, Teresa. That is, especially coming from you, means so much. I appreciate it. I really do. See, that's the way people.
Cut my hair was named Teresa.
He is 9'10". Yeah, Teresa did. She used to do my hair.
My grandma's
Yeah.
hair. She was actually good.
I cannot for the life of me understand why criminality would be in Brittany's chat. Not for any other reason, but she's an extremely smart individual. Why is she mixed up with Brittany, who's dumb as a box of rocks? That's a friendship I will never understand.
Yeah, so everybody, all hands on deck. We are praying for a girl. But
Yes, we
if it's
are.
a boy, we're going to be just as equally excited.
Right.
I'll be happy to have 3 boys. I want a little girl though, just to, like I said, to have a full human experience, you know?
Yeah. Babies are the best thing, and you two make gorgeous children. Oh, thank you.
And
I think so
like,
too.
I think it's good that they have 2 big brothers to protect.
Yes. Well, 4.
Yes.
They have the older ones too
Right. I mean, but like
in the house.
the boys will be big and they can take her outside and
Yeah.
protect her. And
What's up, baby daddy, Mr. Pudding? Where's Mrs. Pudding? Is she here with us tonight?
you know, a lot of times it happens the other way. You got the big sister and she's got little brothers.
Yeah. This is definitely going to be different, y'all, because we have 10 and 11-year-olds. So by the time that the baby gets here,
Brenda Sue, I give the dumbest fucking comment of the night. Do they not know if you have a miscarriage because all the hate, they can get charged with murder? That is absolutely the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, Brenda Sue, that comment, just number 1 of showing how fucking stupid you really are.
Neil will be 12.
They'll be old enough to protect her, right?
Christian will be a month or 2 shy from 11. So my girl is my partner. I know. And she's so pretty, criminality. I have to, me and you got to talk. We got to catch up.
We don't know.
Your kids are probably so big now. I haven't talked to you in forever. Is she still cheering? 2 big brothers are perfect.
I'm gonna name him Damien.
He won't.
He's a boy. I'm gonna name him.
So we got the whole,
There we go
we
with
got
the
the
name.
whole internet
Yeah, with the name.
protesting Damien. Nobody wants Damien. She's doing gymnastics. Why did I say cheer? I thought cheer. Was she cheerleading?
Stuff like that.
That's close enough though. Gymnastics is a lot like.
I would love it. I wanted Kendall to so bad. I tried so hard. She didn't want to do it. But Kendall hit 2nd grade and she did not want to do the little girly pageant thing. She'd be able to tell me how to.
Yeah, you can probably go up there. She'd help you out.
Girls are fun. We shop a lot. My younger
I
ones
would
come
say
along.
she's Irish.
Yeah.
But Talon is like a reddish Viking or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Black Irish. She's a black Irish.
Oh, Kendall's not a girly girl at all.
Oh,
She's
Devin's
sporty.
black Irish.
Yeah.
But Talon is like a reddish Viking or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's the only one that he got some color.
Teresa's daughter looks like a freaking beauty queen.
And then
She's
Well,
so
my
pretty,
daughter's
Teresa. And your son is too. All 3 of your kids are good looking kids. Every
I
last
think
one of them.
Neil's a black
It's
Scot.
funny because my granddaughter was little.
Yeah.
She didn't girl.
Right?
Yeah.
She hated dresses. She hated bows.
Rick's like a
She didn't
he's
want
like a
blades.
blonde Irish, or
Now?
he's pretty much a Viking in it.
She's
Yeah.
really
What are you saying? Stop about just the RN.
That heater's fucking killing
You
me.
can turn it off, baby. We definitely
It's
need
not
another
cool.
girl, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I want a girl.
Oh, she is T. She is kind of, yeah, she's sporty. We can't disagree anymore with Center. He is evil.
Gosh, I can't believe that.
No, I'm just Arian.
No,
Listen,
he's not
honey,
evil. He's got problems, and
you don't have to
but he's a
worry.
good guy, and we still love you, but
But
we're not going to support you and carry you.
if you're worried about us being friends again, just Arian, it's not. No, that's I can't
We
be friends with.
forgive, but
I'm
God
gonna.
bless you, buddy.
I didn't know what Jones meant by this when
We
she
don't
said
hate
it,
you.
but
Uh-huh.
now
You
I
know
do.
you started
Yeah,
the
like
problem.
Craig said, with family today. I don't wish anything bad for you either. I hope you strive and you go on to do artwork is successful and you, but at the same time, I never understood what Joneson meant when she said that. I thought that was such that come out and everybody was just, all of us were
Why did
like,
she say that? I mean, what was she, what, in reference to what?
because he had argument and she's got history with Center. She knows. And I agree with that 100%.
You know, I know that, you know, nobody will hear me out, but you know, you need to say a prayer to the Lord to get right, and He'll provide everything you need.
Yep.
He'll everything that's been taken from you, He'll restore.
Yeah, is Ari,
Give
is
him
she
a chance.
behind?
Just try one time, man.
I think, and Narcos, if you want to talk, you can email me, come in, intervene.
You
But listen, how am I to,
defend thousands of subscribers.
I'm just supposed to, choose sides and throw away one friend over the other?
I'm not your mama. You're a grown woman, right? I mean, house. Then tell me it ain't real.
Exactly.
We're
What
about
did
to
I
see
just
that
do?
come through too. Y'all ready?
Hold on.
This
Okay.
week. I don't
Cute.
get no channel.
Look, you're so fucking cute, Ella Love. Congratulations. But how would the boys take her outside when they're not allowed to go out? Who fucking told you my kids aren't allowed to go outside?
My kids go outside.
Our kids go outside all the time.
Really, Brittany? Because you always say they're inside computer kids, that they play on their computer. Please show me when your kids go outside. Just saying.
I don't even see Narcos.
We got Gates.
I don't see him. Did he block me? Can you see him, reality? Everybody keeps saying stop, Narcos. Let's talk.
And smile while they're laughing and playing. And babies. I like making them.
Score, yes, it was. I can attest.
I think I freaked just to Aria out and she was.
Love you, Senator. We're praying for you, and you got to come back to reality, buddy.
I think he's going through something too, TJ. I don't know what it is, but
You know we didn't do nothing to you.
yeah.
You know that in your heart.
If what you're mad at me because is it
A
because
time slot.
you had arguments with people in chat and I didn't boot those people?
Actually covering cases. Cover this Guthrie case. Cover some cases, and we come up and we all talk about the case instead of talking about Buzzy or trashing somebody. Like, use your intelligence, because I think you're a smart cat.
There you go. That you're concerned, but this happened. I cult members.
It just shows where he's at, man. You could all outproduce Justin, don't you?
Woman, she said, prayers for me, please. I'm in a lot of pain. What's wrong? Okay. If I was a cult member out in public, I will email.
All right, I've had enough of a voice, but you guys get the idea. You guys see my concerns. I wouldn't even say concerns, but you see what I'm talking about. That too many little things are just fucking weird. Not my business, but it's weird. And I swear they don't even live in the same fucking house. But the point that I want to pull away from is I'm not attacking things Craig said about the blonde or anything like that. I don't do any of that. Everybody else does shit like that. I don't. I just look at a situation that everybody's talking about and something's not right with it. The whole situation is not right. Everything between them is not right. It's too fucking weird. And if I'm going to listen to it, I'm going to have a comment on it. Okay. So all this plays a part. Now, this morning, there was no one on. I saw Granny was on. Okay. So I put Granny on. She's having some issues with stuff, chasing, etc., whatever. So chasing comes up. And who gets used as an example? I'll give you one guess. Yep, myself. Are you fucking kidding me? You have Elevated Truth. You have Queen Bee. You have that big girl. You have Small Town Girl. You have Cletus. You have Sinner. You have 1,000 fucking people that go way harder at Britney than I do, but you're going to use me as an example. Nonsense, exactly. You have nonsense. You have all these fucking people that go at Britney far worse than I've ever gone at Britney. but I'm the example you use, bitch, sit the fuck down. So we're going to hear what transpired. And then we're going to hear what I actually said. So bear with me. Whoop. I was like, you fucking idiot. There you go. Oh. All right. Hold on. I know, that's not when Chasing came up. That was her playing the video.
Let's see where Brittany comes in.
I can't. Because he's going to the scene and not sitting in a chair. He is putting him.
Oh, and Chasen, since Brittany listens to you, maybe you could explain this to her. What has changed? I just have some very valid questions. I thought my channel was down, honestly. I was like, oh my God.
I was trying to go live and I was like, what the fuck? It's broken. I've been banned. So, all right. I know that Chad and you know, you're in this, so I don't care about talking to you. But people in the chat, I mean, some hate me anyway, so I really don't give a fuck. But I'm not defending all Brittany's actions. And I think you've known me long enough and we've had enough conversations to know that. What I was saying was some of the fucking comments about this baby are absolutely psycho. Not you. You have.
You know who hasn't really made that many comments about the baby compared to everybody else in this community? That would be me.
I said to them last night, well, Granny hasn't even been on. She hasn't even said anything. So why isn't anybody bringing up Granny yet? They were like, oh no, she was on Queen. She said all the things. I'm like, well, I haven't heard any of that. So none of this was about you directly.
Yeah.
It was about people saying crazy shit. Like the baby's a demon. She shouldn't have the baby.
Mind you, I didn't say any of that. Okay? None of it.
She's a welfare bitch.
May have said that in a different way though.
She's disgusting. And I'm like, we're talking about a baby about to be born. And I know people hate her, but
are those comments about a baby?
Point?
Are those comments about a baby or about the mother, right? Because here's the reality, Jason. You have this woman come on.
But she doesn't name anybody when she says all that stuff.
Online last night asking for money to buy Jell-O.
Well, yeah.
Right? So you have the first thing that came out of their mouth when they announced the pregnancy is Craig saying, good, they can help us buy the car seats and cradles, but also bragging he has a pocket full of money.
Yeah.
So
I also heard him, them first. When she first came out, people in our chat were like, oh yeah, you're going to do a list and do a shower and stuff. And she was like, no, I don't want anything. I don't need anything.
I missed that part because first thing I heard is, oh yeah, Craig, they're asking us to do a registry.
Well, that was like when she told him like that second live stream where she was like, well, so I had to spill the beans or whatever.
Chasing, use your fucking brain. You're not stupid. BJ grifts for everything, but she doesn't need all the stuff a baby needs. Do you know how much stuff a baby needs? You have 2 kids. this is a woman who grifts for every aspect of her life. But all of a sudden, she doesn't need anything for a baby?
But did she have to
Sorry,
spill the
I'm gonna
beans?
charge
Because
it.
Justin spilled the beans weeks ago, and
Mhm.
Brittany continued to lie and say, I'm not pregnant. Craig's cousin
I
is.
said that
not me."
too. Yeah, I said in the live. Justin was the one who fucking told, and that wasn't it. It was Justin and Smiley, then some. Who the fuck knows at this point who it was? I would, if I was
Well, it wasn't me.
her, I would have never told anybody on here that I was pregnant. No way. People hate her too much, and look at the things people are saying.
Right.
That
Because
the,
she thinks it's a get out of accountability card, though, right? Like,
But
the
does
first thing-
she?
yeah.
Because she's not the one who said it. She didn't out it. Other people did. So if she was looking for sympathy, wouldn't she have said it at like 3 months? I'm pregnant. I
how
can't
could-
do this.
How could people out it if she didn't tell them?
I don't know who she told. She said she told like 5 mods, and one of the ones who left told Samantha Joy, maybe. But
Why
Samantha
didn't she
saying
just
she
keep up the
didn't.
lie? Why didn't she just continue to lie like she has the past 6 months and say, no, I'm not pregnant. You're crazy. You didn't hear what Craig just said. He didn't say that. You're crazy. Why didn't she keep that going?
Did Samantha come in? I don't know if this is true, but she acted like she was talking to Samantha in the chat or saying something. Like, you're going to put out the mod chat? Why would you do that? So I don't know. Did she get an email? Was Samantha in the chat that day? Did she get a message saying Samantha said that? I don't fucking know. I don't know. And you said since she listens to me, I should tell her something. She don't listen to me. I don't know her.
Oh, yeah. She uses your live streams to co-sign her fuckery, just like she's done for years with everybody. It's how she's gotten to the point she's gotten to, because there's always somebody to feel sympathy for.
Yeah, I mean, I won't lie. There are things I definitely feel like either she just doesn't get it or she's willfully not getting it. But why do you keep coming on and doing these lives and going to sleep? And then you have people to feel bad. You know, like, and I said that too. Like, you're doing true crime and it's disrespectful as hell. You're going to sleep. Don't either do them in the morning or don't fucking do them.
She's falling asleep in the morning too. Did you not hear the morning stream where she literally falls off the fucking chair?
No, usually I have meetings and shit in the morning. I try and log in the morning, but I usually have a lot going on.
No.
I saw a clip of, it sounded really loud, like she actually fell off the chair.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Now people are saying, oh, she's been falling asleep because she's pregnant. It all makes sense. But she was falling asleep well before being pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's the reason. I don't know.
Now I heard you. So you were saying about her and having an ultrasound or whatever. You realized she's the one that told the internet.
Yeah. I asked in the stream, like, have you even had one? Like, have you had ultrasounds? Not that it's our business, but since everybody's asking, I'm going to ask too. Have you? And she's like, yes, I've had them.
She's the one that came out here and told everybody she didn't. That's why people were saying it.
And that's a lie, because Craig even said, you got to make an appointment. I don't even believe she's been to a fucking doctor, because when you're pregnant, I mean, I've had 2 pregnancies, 3 kids, 2 pregnancies. Doctors don't say you're 6 months. They say you're 30 weeks, 28 weeks, 31 weeks, whatever. And if you're high risk, then they're checking you even more. She's 37, 38 years old. She would be going to a doctor at least once a month. And she would have had multiple ultrasounds by now. Multiple. Think about it. Craig, who lives with her, didn't even know that she was on prenatal pills. He doesn't even know what the fuck prenatal pills are.
Yeah.
Like, how would nobody would, people think if you're 6 months pregnant, you've had an ultrasound. Nobody would think otherwise. She's the one that came out and said otherwise. That's what led people to discussing it.
I thought she meant the sex ultrasound. That's what I thought she was talking about when they asked her, have you had the ultrasound? She's like, I don't know if I want to find out yet. I don't know. And the more I say stuff,
Chasing, she doesn't even have a due date. What doctor doesn't give you a fucking due date? Like, these people, like, their logic goes out the fucking window.
Here's how I see things going down.
And what I find comical, Brittany is a scammer, a fucking real life scammer. And people stick up for her. Why? Because she has a pretty voice? Because she has a soft voice? So let's just stick up for her? Like, what the fuck? She's done 10 times more dirty shit than I've ever even thought of doing, including taking people to fucking court. But yeah, let's be nice because she has a sweet voice. Fuck you.
The people who truly hate her, you can hear one thing, but I may listen and hear it a totally different way. Like I heard her say, somebody asked, does she know what it is? And did she get the ultrasound? And she said no. And then it was, she hasn't even been to the doctor. I'm like, what the fuck? Then how the fuck did she, what?
Because she said it though. This all came from her. And Craig's the
She
one
said
that
she
said,
hadn't
like,
gone to the doctor?
yes. And Craig's the one that said, Brittany, you really need to get a sonogram done. And she's like, oh, I think I'm doing May. Like she's the one that made it sound as if she hasn't been to a doctor pertaining to this pregnancy.
Mm.
But that's my whole point, right? You even just said, like, oh, well, the way I interpret it, Brittany always seems to do things in a way that could be interpreted differently, right? Oh, well, maybe that's, but at the end of the day, we forgetting she is a 40-year-old mother of 5. She's not.
And that was my
18.
point. I'm like, she's had 5 other kids.
Right.
I think she can figure this out, without the advice and craziness of the internet. I think she's going to be fine. Like she can pop the baby out. She'll be all right.
I mean, she even made the statement that she doesn't even know if it's 1 or 2 babies.
Mm.
How wouldn't you know if you've had a sonogram, if you've had an ultrasound? How wouldn't you know?
No. True.
I mean, because I heard what you were saying about, oh, well, years ago, women had babies without going to a doctor and blah, blah, blah. But honestly, that's
somebody
how you
said
feel.
that too. Like, oh, what about me? I can't breastfeed. I wasn't talking about the whole world. People are like, she doesn't.
Oh, I forgot about that comment. I forgot. Chasing made a comment on her live, the most ignorant comment I've ever fucking heard. She said how, of course she can feed the babies. That's why we have boobies. Okay, Chasing, I had twins and didn't produce a drop of milk. No matter how hard the nurses tried, I did not produce a drop of milk. So not everyone can use boobies for breastfeeding. Out of everything I've ever heard you say, that was the most ignorant I've ever heard. Who's to say that Brittany's going to even be able to produce milk? I mean, really. And there are people that don't want a baby on their boob. I said it was a godsend because I don't think I would enjoy breastfeeding. I don't like babies on my boobs. I don't want somebody biting my nipple.
Even have water. How the fuck is the baby gonna eat? And I'm like, well, she got titties. And okay, am I thinking of every woman in the world? No.
Right.
And maybe Brittany can't breastfeed. I don't know. All I was saying was she's gonna figure out a way. She's had 5 other kids. I think she can fucking figure it out.
But I think
she had 5 other kids with supervision. This is the first baby she's on her own. Her first 3, she had help. Her last 2, she lived with her dad or his dad. There was always help. There is no help now. This is just her.
She'll have to figure it out. She doesn't really have a choice because the baby's going to be due very soon. She better figure it out.
I think the point of the no water, though, is like showing like this is how irresponsible you already are as a parent and a homeowner, yet you're bringing another baby into the situation, which, again, is her choice. I keep saying, I don't give a fuck she's pregnant or not. It doesn't change nothing.
Excellent comment, Karma's mama. Brittany has no business bringing another child in this world when she spells the name Neil as Neil, Kneel, poor child. She's an ignorant fool. Yeah, her kid's name is spelled Kneel. What? Yeah.
For me, these people saying things like, oh, you're stressing out a pregnant woman. I'm not outside her house. I'm not with a bullhorn. She don't have to listen to me. I'm not causing her any stress. Whatever happens is what's happening because of her. Or this idea that if she miscarries, people could be charged with murder. Like, are people that disconnected from reality?
See, I didn't hear that either. That she's said that. Murder.
She didn't say it. Her subscribers were.
Oh. Ugh. Listen, I was pregnant older than her, and I don't feel like I was high risk. I know plenty of women. My sister was older.
Okay. You don't have a choice whether you're high risk. If you are above a certain age, you're high risk. It's not a personal choice. You can't say, well, I don't feel I was high risk. Well, I was 32 and I got pregnant with twins. I didn't think I was high risk, but guess what? I was, based on age and having twins. When I got pregnant with Dayton, I was 36. And guess what? I was considered high risk. I didn't think I was high risk, but I still was. Like, you don't make that choice. Brittany is high risk. One, she's morbidly obese. Two, which puts her in a high risk category, even if she was 10 years younger. She's 38. She's had multiple kids. Yes, she's high risk. Her being morbidly obese, not eating right, eating fast food all the time, she's high risk.
With one of her kids too.
The doctors didn't
geriatric.
The doctors didn't deem you high risk based off age.
Not high risk, no. I feel like I had more appointments in my third trimester. I mean, I felt like I was in there every fucking 2 weeks, but prior to that, no, it wasn't anything crazy. And I wasn't saying she doesn't need a doctor. I'm saying you don't need to run to the doctor for every little thing. Now, a lot of people, prior to knowing she's pregnant, including me, said she needs to get to the doctor. Something's clearly wrong. Whatever this
Oh, GW did an excellent job.
is, people do not fall asleep in midair. It doesn't make sense. And what the fuck is going on? Is it nodding? Is it sleeping? Does she have sleep apnea? Does she have a disease? Is her heart failing? Like, what the fuck's wrong? You can't be in a sentence and fall asleep. Why are you snoring?
Right.
A lot of people have said that.
But pregnancy
including me.
Pregnancy doesn't cause that.
I agree, Nina. It's so ignorant. That poor child.
Either. So it's not like, oh, find out she's pregnant. That makes the pregnancy more concerning.
Yeah. But what my point is, people are acting like, okay, because Chasing had things to say about the vile shit that's been said about the pregnancy, she excuses everything.
Now, mind you, I am not the one that said vile shit about the pregnancy, okay? There's 10 other creators that have. I am not one of them.
She backs up Brittany all the time. She rides for Brittany. Brittany listens to her. Chasing gives her advice. She doesn't care about scamming. She doesn't care about this. My comments were strictly about the baby stuff. And then when the injunction was mentioned, I'm like, why the fuck haven't you gotten out of that? Like, why are you even on it? Like,
and then
Granny's lawyer is kicking you guys' asses. And where the fuck are these people? Where are any of the people in this injunction other than you? Where are they? Like, where did they go?
Well, that's the thing. They're not out here instigating everybody, right?
Well, that's what I said. Well, maybe it's because you're the only one online doing this. The other people have vanished. So why are you even still in this? And that's when she said, I've been trying to get out of it and talk to a lawyer.
I'm working on it. Yes, I'm trying to get out of it.
Right.
But then she said, yes, I need to seek counsel or talk to a paralegal for sure. It's been a nightmare. So Rancher's not her lawyer, like she keeps saying, or she simply say, I'm talking to Rancher about it.
And somebody said, well, you could claim ineffective counsel.
She can't.
I don't know who that was. Maybe, I don't know. But somebody said it. I read that off and I'm like, well, yeah, where's Lesniak? Where
Well,
even is he? Does he
in
even
order
know what's going on?
in order for
No.
Brittany to claim ineffective counsel, she would have to prove that she has tried to get a hold of.
You can't prove ineffective counsel after you lost without an appeal. You would have to file an appeal, which they did, and I think they lost. These people that are giving Brittany legal advice are fucking dumb and don't know the system. Everything in the courts have to file something. You can't just call a judge and say, hey, I want out. You can't write a letter and say, hey, I want out. You're not the only litigant in this. You would have to actually file something with the courts, which Brittany has not done.
Of him, which they have come out and stated she hasn't. She had to prove that she was paying him, which is known she hasn't. She'd have to prove, I mean, they already laid out the groundwork for her not to be able to claim ineffective counsel because she
That was
didn't
another
listen
thing
to anything.
said in chat that well, your dude there, Nick, already like threw you under the bus, so it seems like you're fucked. And
Yeah.
and I mean, basically that is true. She should have never signed it. I don't even know why she's in it.
Because she
And that
thought
was
she
the
would
whole
put me in jail.
point. Well,
She signed it because she did. And it's kind of the same thing as I can't believe she's pregnant. And why would she do this? It's the exact same mentality.
I mean, I've always held the same fucking opinion on her even being in it. Why did you do that? If Seth felt so upset and angry about this whole thing, he could have done something. Why all these people who have nothing to do with Dick? Why are they in this? And I said,
Because they got scammed by a fraud, which would be Nick. It's not rocket science. That's why they're all in it. And Brittany did it to go after Granny. I mean, if you guys remember, because I remember it pretty clear, Brittany was bragging. Granny's done. Oh, she was sitting on panels, acting like she was the bomb, that, you know, she's finally going to win over Granny and that they're going to win this case and blah, blah, blah. Oh, Janessa, it's getting there. Don't worry, it's getting there. That's why I keep saying, I'm not the one that said this. I'm not the one that did this.
this is stressing Granny the fuck out. So my thought was, why is this even still happening? Why the fuck? And I understand what the chat was saying. Well, you can't just drop it now. You can't just get out of it. I understand. My question was broader. Why are you in this? Why haven't you tried to get out? Where the fuck are all these other plaintiffs?
Chasing, because Brittany is the type of person that doesn't give a fuck. She files shit to Clue and Cletus and doesn't show up in court. This is who Brittany is. Brittany is white trash. And this is what white trash losers do. Plain and simple.
They seem to be lost in the wind, and you're the one here. And have you even tried to get out of this? And why the fuck are you even in it? That was it. It wasn't saying, oh, you poor thing.
But it does. It offers her this victimhood of like, oh, but you're the only one here. Where are all the other plaintiffs? Oh, I don't know, Jason. She's never showed up to a court hearing. She's never had to pay a court filing. She's never had to pay an attorney bill. So what an aspect is Brittany dealing with it? By listening to my live streams?
No.
What harm? What effect has this lawsuit had on her life?
Though. That's to ask her, because that's not what I was saying at all. I thought I was pretty clear saying, why the fuck are you even in this?
Right, but her responses to you were like, yeah, I know, and I've been trying to get out of it. Like, hold her fucking accountable for ever signing a dotted line. Again, I showed her own conversations where she said, I'm not signing anything unless I know what's fully going on. She's the one back in October and November saying, I had other lawyers look at this and say, I have a great case. She knew what the fuck she was doing. This whole like, oh, but she was used and she didn't
Terrible
know.
case.
And oh, she's getting all of the backlash for all of it. No, she's the only asshole that comes out here and continues to poke at everybody.
She shouldn't even be talking about it.
No, she shouldn't. She shouldn't have spoken about me again after filing that, but she sure did for 3 months before I responded. It just offers this poor, well, why are you getting the brunt end of it, Brittany? What's the brunt end of it? Public comments? Give me public comments over another fucking attorney bill this month, please. I'll take it.
So there is no dismissal at this point, is what you're saying. There's no way for any of them. If Lesniak walked in tomorrow and said, hey, you know what? We want to drop this entire thing. What happens then?
We laugh in their.
They lost already. I don't get what is going on. They fucking lost already. There is no dropping it. They've already lost.
Their face.
And it would just keep going.
It would keep going.
Okay, so then I'm wrong. I don't know.
You don't get.
I was like, why can't this end? This is terrible.
The only chance they had to end it is when the judge's ruling came down. They could have accepted it for what it was, but they went on to appeal. They went on to file contempt. They went on to do all this shit. And guess what? Each time Brittany's signature was there.
Well, I think once she's signed on, that's it. I mean, she's in it, but I was wondering, can she, if there's truly no complaint from her, she's admitted she isn't afraid of you. So what she wrote in there is not true.
Perjury.
Why can't you get out of it? That was my whole question there.
Well, if you think about it this way, in the early stages, Brittany could have withdrawn just like the tacos did. She didn't want to because Brittany was confident that they were going to win.
True.
Brittany thought this entire time she had a grandstanding. They're going to win. Granny's going to jail for 20 years. Now that the
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I remember Granny saying. I'm sorry. That's what I remember Brittany saying.
judge and the ruling comes down not in her favor, you don't get to say, you know what, this isn't fun anymore. I want out.
No, I mean, I guess I wasn't looking at it either as fun. I mean, I certainly hope that isn't how your lawyer's been winning pretty much all of it. So I don't think it could possibly be fun to them, except for maybe the Nick dude. He seems to enjoy this. But
Bernie enjoyed it in the beginning when she thought she had grandstanding, when she made a song that said that I didn't win the anti-slap and that the judge is going to kick my ass and all that. Brittany loved it all then.
Mm.
I mean, still to this day, Brittany tries to deny that we won the anti-slap. She has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. And that's because she chooses not to know. It's not because she's truly unaware, but because, unfortunately, there are people like you that believe her woe is me, dumb, oblivious act. And it is a fucking act. You don't make it to 40 years old, never working a real job in your life and producing 5, 6 fucking children, being that naive to the world. Come on.
Well, the only time that I even think about Brittany was the true crime stuff. Like I said, before any of you guys, there was me and Dietz and maybe Nanya just talking about Sebastian's case and her true crime.
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk about her personal life.
But you did on your latest stream.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Prior to all of this, her pregnancy, I'm like, oh, number one, it should have never come out. You should have just lied until there was a baby fucking crying in the back. I don't know. Because look at how everybody reacted. It's not
she lied
good for the
months.
baby.
She lied for months too, though. Kept telling her audience she's not pregnant. She doesn't know why people are saying that. Oh, I went to the doctor. They said my lungs are fine. I mean, she lied and lied and lied. And people can say, well, it was her right to lie, right? Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
It also goes to her character because that's all she ever does is lie. And then when it became convenient, when it became a get out of controversy free card, suddenly it's, oh, I'm pregnant. And now it's a beautiful thing and registries and gift me. And how dare they attack a pregnant woman and blah, blah, blah. How dare a pregnant woman put herself and her child at risk for fucking months by running her mouth on the internet? How about that?
Yeah. I mean, she knew she was pregnant. So, I mean, she can't use that now. You can't say, well, you're attacking a pregnant lady because you've been pregnant the entire time.
They literally did, though.
Let's not forget how she was nodding out on a live while she was pregnant. You know, she was banging her head because she was pregnant, scratching her leg to the point of no return, but she was pregnant. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly what Christ said.
Well,
Look how evil they are. So you don't think the people are going to take insults to that and say, wait a minute, we're not
Yeah.
responsible for her mental well-being or that of her unborn child. I wish the child well. I hope she gets a registry filled with everything that baby needs. I have no harm ill towards that child whatsoever. But I think Brittany is a disgrace, and I think that she is ignorant as can be. And I think that they didn't tell anybody about this baby for other reasons. And it
maybe.
was convenient to bring it out when she did, because Justin just put out a pregnancy meme about her 3 weeks ago, and she still denied it then. So why now?
I don't know.
Because it made everybody
you
go,
think now?
oh, because it made everybody say, oh, poor Brittany. Oh, you know what? I'm going to back off. I don't want to go after a pregnant woman. Oh, Brittany, despite differences, I hope you have a happy, healthy baby. Oh, Brittany. And suddenly the fight between her and Sinner's no longer her center focus. And, you know, it was a get out of responsibility card like every other child. She's already using this baby that's not even on this earth as a fucking shield. It's disgraceful. It's what she's done with every other child too. A fucking shield.
Now that was a part of the narrative too. Like, oh, well, she abandoned these and she did this, and it's just like, oh my god, that was my main.
Okay, again, guess who didn't say what she's saying? That would be me. But she doesn't name anyone else.
Like, who are we? What is this?
Well, I'll tell you
Because
why
we
that came
used
about.
to fucking be against people like Betty and these people who are covering these cases being just total dirtbags. That's what it once was, but it has become something else. And I know you've seen it. You've commented on this, that you wanted everybody to stop because it was becoming something that it wasn't supposed to be. Like, this is your fight. Yeah, and I get that your people support you, and they should. But when does it become, it's you and Clue have been personally, she did something directly to you. She did.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't excuse that and be like, well, she didn't do anything to anybody. Yes, she did. And I've said that countless times at this point. They have every right to be mad at you because of what you've done. But then there's everybody else who've inserted themselves in. You're in a lawsuit, Granny.
Mm-hmm.
So their wording, it's like, at what point do people start looking around saying, well, are all these people fighting on behalf of Granny?
Well, they each of them have told everybody why they go at Brittany, and none of it had to do with me. That's just an easy cop out to say, oh, everybody's attacking Brittany because of this injunction. It's not true.
Yeah, but that's what it's going to be spun as.
Well,
so you got nonsense that goes after her for no reason, who has gone after her for years, every day. You have Elevated Truth that goes after her, pretty hardcore, way harder than I've ever done. You have Clue. Okay, we'll take Clue and Cletus out because they have a right to be mad. We'll take Granny out because they have a right to be mad. What about QB? What about Nonsense? What about Elevated Truth? All of these people have gone harder at Brittany than I've ever even thought of going. And there's a reason, if you haven't seen this, there's a reason why I keep throwing myself in there. You're going to see in a minute.
Well, people spin whatever. I mean, Brittany spun a whole, hidden pregnancy into God's gift. So who fucking knows? But at the end of the day, what I do know is it doesn't impact my litigation at all. Especially because her own co-plaintiff took to the stand and testified under oath that Brittany is the fucking aggressor. That they've told Brittany countless times to stop speaking on me and going at me. And she refuses because it makes her money. Do you know how that felt?
Says, can you imagine if somebody put you and your family through the shit? How many times do I need to say the same fucking thing? Brittany did something to Granny And I said it last night. She stressed her the fuck out. To have to be in this litigation is horrible. It's wrong. She did something to Clue as well.
Yeah.
Cost her money. I've said the same thing. How the fuck is that enabling somebody or approving? You have every right to do this. I've never hid the fact that it's wrong. It's wrong. Anybody who doesn't see that is a crazy person.
But
So
I think what people,
the same questions, it's like, what the fuck?
I think what people are missing too, though, is it wasn't just done to me and barbecue. It was done to this entire sector. They came after all of us. They had 50 does in that. Some of them were named, some of them were subscribers, some were creators. It impacted this whole sector. You asked, you know, oh, I remember when this community used to do true crime. When did that change? When these guys came along and threatened all of our freedom of speech based off true crime?
Yeah.
Who opened the door for them knowing what they were?
Yeah, I
Who
mean, it
welcomed them in?
absolutely did. That's when it changed.
I mean, this idea that people are just, you know, attacking Brittany's personal life and doing this and that. She makes her personal life. You said about her 3 other kids. You know how that came to be? Because Brittany slipped up during a live stream when she was talking about Sebastian. And she said, my son, that's Sebastian's age, John Jacob Paul Schingelheimer Smith, gives his whole fucking name. And her audience stops to say, wait a minute, what? You got another son? We only knew about the 2. What? And she goes, oh, y'all, I wasn't going to say anything, but Granny told everybody. I told everybody. I didn't even fucking know. That's how it came out that she had 3 other kids that she never fucking acknowledged. I'm sorry, she's always acknowledged a daughter, but the 2 boys, that's how that came out. It wasn't some people dug into her real life and people did it. I mean, this big bad wolf that's been going at her for years, I didn't even know she had fucking other kids that she didn't claim. And then instead of saying, well, I'm not going to talk about my children, or I'm not going to make, then it's, well, they live with me. They just know to be quiet. Oh, no, I see them every day because I carpool them. Oh, no, they didn't even see me to know I was pregnant. Oh, I went to my father's house and my other kids were there. I mean, that's how she got caught up in all this. You know, you abandoned 3 kids because to the world, you're telling everybody you're a mother of 3. Team YouTube, you're telling them you're a mother of 3. But in reality, you're a mother of 5.
Yeah, that's one of the things I said on the stream. I don't know the fucking custody agreement with those people. And somebody in the chat's like, no, she explained the custody agreement the other day. I'm like, oh, wow. I didn't know that either.
I mean, she called her daughter up at 1:30 a.m. and said, did I ever fucking give up custody of you? And don't fucking lie.
Yeah, I did hear that.
So it's not like people dug to find that information out. No, she gives that information out herself. I mean, she's sitting there saying her kids are in danger, but then tells us all her daughter's middle name and how it came to be. It's like she overspeaks and oversays things. And then when people respond or repeat it, oh, they're digging in my real life. This ain't none of their business, y'all. Well, then stop bringing it to the fucking internet. Was it her business to ask Nick, a local sociopath, to dig into my fucking kids?
No. No, I didn't. And I haven't asked, you to be calm. I don't understand some of these fucking comments. Whoever said any of that? Who's saying Granny's wrong and BJ's right? Who?
There are
Nobody.
people, not you, but there are.
I always assumed that Chasing was more intelligent than this, but I guess she's not. What I mean by that is, if Brittany does this to Clue, Cletus, Granny, that would make her not a good person. So if other people want to talk about her based on the fact that she's not a good person, you can't say, well, they only have a right to be mad because of she did this to them. Other people are going to have an opinion. Other people are going to say, well, if she does it to them, then she could do it to me. Why don't you get that? I can't think of a person that Brittany hasn't fucked over in some way that talks about her, including myself. My whole fight with Sinner was because Brittany fucking lied. Because Brittany didn't like the fact that I spoke against her. So she went into Sinners and fucking lied. Because that's what Brittany does best. That's why I started talking about Brittany. But nobody seems to care or remember that. It's all, oh, Laura this, Laura that. No, bitch. It's because Brittany fucking lied about me.
Are people that do that. And the way Brittany is she's literally the book if you give a mouse a cookie. Okay. If you give Brittany a crumble, suddenly, it all leads to her being the biggest victim.
And Brittany can do all these things to people over the last couple of years and never change. She actually got fucking worse. But if Laura does something 4 fucking years ago, we're going to hold that to her for the rest of her fucking life. And God forbid she says anything. God forbid she gets mad. God forbid the New Yorker in her comes out and she says vile shit. If I had a nice, sweet Southern accent, then I could get away with sending people to court, dragging people through court, lying, scamming. All if I had a nice, sweet voice, right, Chasing? Because you seem to believe all the fucking scammers.
Even the comments in your chat, like, I know, and I'm trying to get out of it. Are you? Because you initiated a second litigation against me since then. Are you really trying to get out of it? And what does that look like for her? Get out of accountability now? You can't give her a fucking crumble because that's what she does. She makes herself the ultimate victim. I mean, we've all had people on the internet go at us. You've had it.
Hell yeah.
I've had it. We've all had it. I go back to the days where Brittany was going into 15 live chats a day going at me over going in and out of courtrooms and paying legal fees. Brittany herself admitted that none of this ever happened to her until she started arguing with Clue. Brittany admitted that without this litigation, her and I would still have drama. It was just drama then. But when filing to the courts, I was impacting her real life on such a level. I don't know.
Which is crazy. You're not the one who went to the court.
Right.
She went to the court. Or she signed on with these fucking clowns.
And then says things like, oh, I'm not going to PA. I'm not doing that. Why would I do that? They don't have jurisdiction over me. You signed jurisdiction to them.
Yep.
It's like banging my head against the wall because it's like, I get where you're coming from with like some of these comments are unnecessary.
Yeah,
and
that's all I was talking about was the baby stuff. That's it. And it was about the baby. I mean, it felt, I don't know, fucking gross. People are like, well, are you mad that Craig calls people chomos? Yes. Does that have anything to do with what the fuck I'm talking about, though? No.
And again, none of this is anything that I said.
Oh, like we want 29 fucking topics all in one live stream. I was specifically saying like, oh, this whole thing about the baby's so fucked up. The people were listing the things that were said in the chat. Like the baby's going to be severely autistic, or this could happen or that could happen. And it's just like, oh my, just.
Again, not me.
Leave the fucking baby stuff to the side. Focus on her. I mean, I know the baby's, a big topic now because it's part of her and people think she's going to use it as a crutch. I understand that. I was just specifically talking.
I agree with Nunya on this. Where is the 10K that BJ raised and scammed the community? Why haven't you called her out for this? She's a damn scammer. No, I didn't watch it, right?
About the shit that was being said. It was gross.
I get it. But her timing of bringing out the pregnancy was particularly interesting. She knew what the internet was going to do with that. And to be honest with you, your likeliness of having a child with autism are higher the older you are in pregnancy. And it's somebody who, by her own accord, hasn't even gone to a doctor yet. And it baffles me that anybody, especially you, could justify or excuse that.
No. I mean, she said in my chat, she's been. I'm like, okay. I mean, do I care either way if she's been? Like, I'm assuming she's been. I don't know if she has or not.
You're
Which is
also
why I
taking her
asked,
word
like,
up
so have
into,
you even been to the doctor? She's
but
like, yes.
you also know she's a pathological liar.
Oh, well,
So did she
see,
go
so
to the
maybe she
doctor?
hasn't been.
I mean, I don't know. On her stream, she doesn't even know if she's having one baby or two. In your stream,
Yeah,
she's
but
been to the
triplets.
doctor. I mean, maybe she said yes because she's been to a maintenance doctor, not a fucking, you know,
And
baby
that's the
doctor.
whole thing. People can say whatever they want to say, right? They can talk crazy about whoever the fuck they want. But as soon as somebody says something that isn't in line with the current feelings of the majority of the community, you become the enemy. What the fuck?
Well, I don't
I'm
think
not
that.
gonna just be like, oh, fuck her, fuck that baby, fucking autism, no water having bitch, welfare ass, put it up for adoption. Why would I come out and say all of that when I don't feel like that?
Right.
No,
I didn't
I
feel like
feel
that
like
either. So I didn't say it. But you know what else I didn't do? I didn't defend her against others saying it. I think that's why
right.
I think that's that what it comes down for me is I constantly hear, and it's not really you, it's more so, you know, Jones and them saying, oh, this is the Britney network. I heard Britney say the other day, or maybe a week ago or so, like, oh, you all need your Britney fix, right? But yet you all go live and you talk about Britney. What makes it
Yeah.
any different? Because you're taking the opposition of, oh, I'm going to defend her, or
I've been saying that for a long time. From the very first time Jones and went live, that it's funny that they want to talk about everybody else talking about Britney, but that's all they talk about is Britney. They may do it in a different way, but that's all they fucking talk about is Britney.
I'm going to speak against what's wrong. People feel how they feel because of a plethora of things. It's not just like,
one of the
you know,
Carolina Wren, she's been a sub of mine forever. And she was like, I don't even know who Britney is.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know. A lot of people over here don't, because I don't talk about Britney.
Right. And then they tune in your stream and they hear, oh, this poor woman, they're saying they wish this on her baby and that on her baby. But you're not giving the whole context of what she has said and done that makes people feel the way they feel. Like, how about Craig how about when they went after a pregnant woman? Was there any sympathy for that subscriber?
Who did they go after? Because somebody just said that too.
Alabama
who
mama. She's literally pregnant. And then Craig wishes death on an unborn baby. Nobody says a word about that. But then to be honest, Jason, then you say things like, oh, well, he's just background noise. Really?
And that's really what he reminds me of. And I understand that so many people take him more seriously, and I probably should as well. But to me, I completely tune him out. Like, I don't know what that guy's talking about. He sounds like he's having conversations with, I don't even know what. Like, what are you even saying back there?
Yeah,
nothing you're saying fucking makes sense. I totally ignore him. But I get, like, okay, Julie, you guys are saying that he threatened her specifically.
He did, yeah. That doesn't mean
like by her name, that lady, Julie Skolnick, her.
Yes.
Oh, see, I didn't hear shit.
Yes.
I just heard him talking fucking crazy.
And listen, and I get what you're saying, because for you, it is just talking crazy, right? Like, what is this idiot saying again? But for the people that are
what is he even saying?
Right. But for people on the receiving end, it's
different.
It's a ball of things, right? You got this guy who's drunk, waving around a gun, threatening people. Then you got the police report about loaded guns, which I know, whatever. We talked about that before. Then you got the idea that he's on here telling people who've crossed us before, they end up losing their lives. You're too old to be risking your life and blah, blah, blah. So it becomes more than just words at that point when you know this man's already mentally unstable. And if these words are causing impact, why does she keep putting them on a mic?
Well, yeah. I know that people have asked her, like, why the fuck don't you have noise canceling headphones so that nobody can hear that guy?
Right.
I mean, it's not only a distraction, it makes her streams much worse. He's saying things that are going to get her in trouble, hence Julie. Which, I mean, do you think Craig's driving to New Jersey to find Julie? I don't. I don't
think it just comes down to physical fear. But, you know, then again, I don't know, because they do have to come to PA. So maybe they would take the extra hour trip and go visit Julie. Who knows? He's the one that said it.
Did Brittany really think that Clue and Cletus were going to drive to North Carolina to do something to her? No, but she filed anyway.
If he don't have intent, he shouldn't be saying it. And I don't think
Did she really think that Granny was in this big RICO? But it was filed anyway, and you stick up for her.
Brittany is just like him. The difference is he doesn't care if he's on a mic or not.
Mm.
So when he says this bigoted, nasty, homophobic, pedophilic like comments, do you have any thoughts on the fact that he hopes his daughter has a fat ass named after a guy he had a crush on, a woman he had a crush on, and strawberry blonde hair?
Here's exactly what I heard, because I went back and listened to it, because I heard Jones, and Jones was like, well, I didn't hear that, and I'm going to go listen. So I went back and listened as well. Brittany was saying that she was very, very skinny when she gave birth to one of her children or something, and you could see like the elbows and the knees or whatever.
Oh, please.
Then I have no idea. It was one of because she was talking to him. So she remember I was so skinny? And he's like, yeah, you looked like a little girl. And then she said, yeah, but I'm not now. And he's like, no, I'd rather you. Did he say chubby or big? I'd rather you bigger. And she's like, I know, you like a mama or whatever. And he's like, yeah, if we have a girl, she's probably going to have a big butt too. And the Emily was supposedly some little girl that he dated in grade school, or he was in love with in grade school. But
Jason,
during any of your pregnancies, it was talked about as, oh, he was having sex with some woman he wants to name the baby and hopes she has a big sexy butt. I'm like, what the fuck? Is that what he said?
I mean,
listened and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, you listen to everything he said. He's constantly calling people chomos, constantly saying they're hard. He's talking about fucking and breeding with cats. He made the comment that if a teenager approaches an adult, it should be allowed so long as the kid seeks the adult first. And then you add in, has your husband at any time during your pregnancies wished the child had a fat ass? Little girl? Did he say that about your daughter? And if he did, you'd be pretty creeped out, right?
Of course. But is that what he said, though? He said something about, if we have a little girl, she's probably going to have a big butt, too. Or, I don't know.
I mean, we can play it.
Such a strange fella.
I think no matter what.
Chasing, why can't you stand on it? It's like you're so wishy-washy. Just fucking, if you don't think Craig said it, then stand on it. If you think Craig said it, then stand on it. But you are so wishy-washy. I don't know why you can't fucking stand on it. If you don't think that that's what Craig said, then say that. I don't get why you can't fucking stand on it. It's weird.
Which way you cut it is not a normal thought for a 40-year-old man giving birth to a daughter, but
Christina, so was I. What? And I do know, she was like, well, I was molested as a child. I understand. So was I. Okay?
I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, what? Listen, nobody's defending Craig. And somebody said, well, see, she knows nothing, but is commenting on it and telling us how to react. I don't give a fuck how anybody reacts. I have a right just like anybody else for what I heard to say something. And most of my stream was about other things.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned Brittany, it's like, oh my God, look, she's standing up for her. Kill her now. No. I mean, I could give a flying fuck less. I come up to talk to you. What the chat's going to believe, the chat's going to fucking believe. I don't know.
Well, I think
my stream's clear that I didn't like what men and some women were saying about the baby itself. Like Laura was like, yeah, she's.
Here we go. Right? Of all the fucking people she could use as an example, she uses me. Really?
She's a disgusting mother who does no activities with her kids, does nothing with them, abandoned 3 of them. She's a welfare Walmart mother, and she should, there's always adoption.
Yep, sure did. But I didn't say it quite like that. And I want to thank Granny's chat for agreeing with me.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, I don't
Who the
necessarily agree
fuck
with
in
all
the
of that.
fuck? Who says something like that? I was baffled.
There have been so much worse said by Nonsense, Clue, Elevated Truth, pretty much everyone that talks about Britney has said worse than I just said. I spoke truth. I didn't say anything about the baby other than I spoke facts. But she's so blown away about what I said, but she's perfectly fine with everything else that's been said. Make it make sense.
Like, who the fuck? Why?
Hmm.
Why do we even need to be talking about that? And I asked my chat, do you guys know like what my kids do for activities? I used to be on here just all day vlogging. Do you even know what my kids do for activities?
Do you know how many people stated that Britney doesn't do anything with her kids? Every single one of them. Every single one of them. Especially the ones that don't even believe she's fucking pregnant. At least I believe she's pregnant.
They were like, no, we don't know.
Well, here's the
Then how
difference,
the
though.
fuck do we know what she does during the day with her kids? I don't know what that lady does.
Well, let's see. Let's use a little common sense here. If she's up all night fucking online, she stays up all fucking night. She's got to sleep at some point, unless she's on cocaine or something. But she's also pregnant. So if she's up till 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, lately she's doing 2 lives at like 5 or 6 in the morning, then I think it's pretty evident that she probably sleeps during the day. And according to her, she got, meetings at the kids' school, and she's got food shopping, and, she's got lawyer meetings, and, whatever, her other kids. She doesn't do anything with her children. She's already said this. Do you think also that Britney is not going to announce if her kids are in sports, if her kids accomplish something in sports, if they got trophies for something? Of course she's going to, because that's what Britney does.
Because I'll tell you how. Because Britney brags if she so much as draws a picture with her kids. That's how we know. That's
Thank you, Granny. 100% correct.
It's different from what, like, you comparing your parenting to hers is just not even, it's incomparable. And the reason people know these things, because again, if Brittany even goes and so much as takes her kid to the doctor, she's like, oh, I took Neil to the doctor today, and blah blah blah. Like, she has to make everything this big ordeal. We know because she's live 2 times a day for up to 6 hours a time.
So I don't know if Chasen was trying to deflect Granny to make this a Laura issue, but of all the people talking about Britney, to use me as an example and twist what I fucking said on top of it speaks volumes to me. And I'm glad that Granny didn't fall for it, and either did her chat.
And they're up all night, so they're sleeping all day. I mean, it's like, I get where you're coming from, because you're not as invested as others. So maybe, I can agree, when you dislike somebody, you see everything they do differently.
I try to. I mean, I try to see it from all the sides, the whole thing. Even if, let's say, I didn't like you at all, I would still say the injunction was wrong. What she did with Clue and Cletus, wrong. Completely wrong. So it's not like I'm coming out saying, because I like Britney, fuck Clue, Cletus, and Granny. Because I like Britney, but I don't like them. No.
No, but
See,
this is also
and that's
how I
where
feel,
I get
right?
baffled,
Yeah.
because it's being portrayed as though, because I hate people.
And I'm baffled how you can stick up for someone like Brittany, and yet a mistake I made 5 years ago, I'm held to the fucking fire forever. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck your friends. Fuck your mentality. And just fuck you. Again, if I had a nice, sweet voice, then it might be different. If I had a nice, sweet voice, I could scam everybody and nobody would blink twice.
People, I must want to stick up for Brittany. How often am I alive?
I do feel like
am
a
I
lot of
anywhere saying anything about any of this bullshit?
I feel
It's
like a lot
rare.
of people only defend Brittany because of they dislike who's going at her, and I will always believe that. But this is where I get baffled, right? So we can say like, Brittany, you're wrong for joining that injunction, right? And that's it. You're wrong. That's it. It's so much bigger than that. I don't give a fuck if people like me or not. They tried to come in to YouTube and tell creators that if they have a similar thought on a case, that they're running a RICO organization, they were going to create the new outline for 2024 or 5 RICO. Okay. They came in and they tried to trample over all of us and our freedom of speech because of their hurt feelings. And she fucking joined the path with that. She was right there alongside it, cheering it, signing it, bragging about it, telling people are going to go to jail if they say a bad word about her. It was so much bigger than just, oh, well, you shouldn't have joined that injunction. You're an idiot for joining. Blacklist the bitch for what the fuck she did. What do you mean? She took awareness away from a missing child, used his name to fucking take revenge on somebody to shed words with on the fucking internet. Fuck flipping my life upside down, that of my children. That can come secondary because people don't like me. I don't give a fuck, whatever. But look at what she did on the impact of awareness for missing kids. This is going down to PA history.
Let's put the focus somewhere else. Couldn't we, as the quote unquote true crime people, I'm not saying you, but like me, Alex, Melissa, others.
Yeah.
Smiley considers herself true crime. Justin, couldn't we have kept awareness about Sebastian? We didn't. We all stopped too to watch all this.
Because
which is just fucking wrong.
Because you were all
we got
threatened.
invested too.
You were all threatened. Everybody was threatened.
And we didn't know what we could or couldn't say at that point. Like, are we going to be one of the does? Like, are we going to be thrown in this too? So, yeah.
So she took away awareness for a missing child. And a month before signing that document, she admittedly knew that what Seth was doing, sending out C&Ds, was going to ruin awareness for Sebastian. But her need for revenge against me, her fucking hate against me was bigger than that. And all she gets is a little, Brittany, you shouldn't have done that. A little slap on the wrist. Silly girl. Why'd you do that? I mean, come on.
I mean, I totally get that. Looking at the big picture of the injunction, that's exactly what they wanted. I still don't understand why they would want that. And take Brittany out of it. I'm talking about Seth and Tony and At Night. Why would they want people to stop talking about Sebastian's case? Now, Seth has come out and said, well, we didn't want anybody to
stop speaking on these people and doing drama. And she responded back, but I need the money. It makes me money. And now she gets sympathy because she's in a drama sector that she single-handedly formed herself around. I just, it blows my mind. It really does.
That was in the shit that Nick put out between them, right?
Yeah. And he testified under oath, and Lasniak didn't, object to it. He agreed with it. And Betty did play a part. Here's the difference. Betty's not in everybody's chat playing. Would you allow Betty in your chat? Betty came in tomorrow and was like, yeah, I'm trying to get out of it.
Oh, no.
Right. What's the difference?
I don't know. I've just seen, I've followed Betty over the years and seen her do so many things in so many cases. I'd fuck her.
That's the difference. Because you guys haven't followed Brittany as long to know.
Okay. And you know who's never done shit in cases? That would be All right, I guess I need to get a new fucking cord again. I don't know what happened, but this is not staying in. Now I have no sound. All right, now we got sound. I'm just gonna have to hold it for a minute. I don't know what the fuck is up with my cord. No, it's not you. My cord keeps coming out for some reason. I don't know why. It's weird, but it just keeps popping out. So everybody oh my, why does it keep popping out? I was even fucking holding it. All right, let's try that again. I guess I can't move. So I fully understand that I have said some vile things, but the way that I am held to this fucking standard is insanity. Stop holding me to a standard that nobody else is fucking held to. I'm tired of it. You don't like what I have to say? Oh, well. But I'm constantly being used as an example when they're so much fucking worse. So much worse. I never foiled anybody. I also didn't fucking lie about foiling anyone. It's like, I feel like around here, if you're not a fat, morbidly obese bitch, you get nothing. It's like if you actually fucking take care of yourself, well, people shun you. I'm sorry, I'm not a fat, overweight, morbidly obese bitch who's trying to compare myself to other fat, morbidly obese people. Sorry, not sorry. Jonesy, your video was so fucking cringe. I've never seen anything like it. Like, why are you comparing yourself to Clue? It's fucking weird. Like, tell me you're insecure without fucking telling me you're insecure.
What all she has done. And
No.
Brittany has been just as horrific. And she has sealed the deal when she decided it was okay to use Sebastian's name to see me in a courtroom. And now she's a victim of her own litigation. So it's just miraculous.
And you know, if it was Betty, let's take Brittany.
Oh no, the Valentine's Day one. You didn't see it? Oh, it's cringe as fuck. It's from Valentine's Day. She's like trying to prove that her and Tony look better than Clue and Cletus. Like, dude, you're 30 something years old. It's like just two morbidly obese people like trying to fight each other. Like, she had a picture of Clue before Clue lost a lot of weight. It was cringe as fuck.
Out if it was Betty in Brittany's place solely and all this same shit, I'd probably be just as outspoken, right? Because I know her fucking history and I know what she's done in the past. So I totally get what you're saying. Yeah.
But you guys do know Brittany's history too, because I can recall 2 years ago being on a panel with you and Deets and talking about Brittany lying about SWATs and being a grifter and tragedy pimping. So you guys do know about it. What's changed?
I think we know the basics of Brittany, maybe not as much as I know about Bullhorn Betty because of all the years of following her or seeing the shit that she's done, like going to people's houses, protesting, fucking bullhorns, getting people fired, acting like a fucking complete douche, all of those things. I mean, we've watched her do it because she does it live. She gets enjoyment out of it. She gets pleasure torturing people. So watching that over the years has given me such a disdain for her. And, we've gone at it personally, her and I. We've been on panels and just went at it with each other. So for me, it is a little different because there is a personal thing there between her and I.
Do you know
She
that
hates me and I hate her right back.
the difference with Betty is that Betty does on the forefront? Do you know that Brittany got her ex-mod fired from her job?
Now, she's been talking about that, Samantha.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody asked her, well, where's the proof? Put it out. And she said she's going to have her lawyer put it out or something. I'm like, okay, well, where is it? How do you know what happened? And she wouldn't say. She just kept repeating the same thing. That people called, she has proof, she knows it was Brittany, and she's going to have her lawyer put it out. I'm like, all right, well, all right. What did they say you did? Now, here's the thing. What did they say she did? Was she out there attacking people on behalf of Brittany? Or was it after Brittany and she was attacking Brittany? I don't fucking know. She wouldn't answer. She just said her lawyer will put it all out there. Okay.
It's interesting. I mean, this is also the person that defended Brittany for how long too, so.
Yeah. Samantha Joy and Sam Witch are not the same people, are they? Or are they?
No, I have no idea who they all are.
Has who given me receipts? I don't know Brittany. I don't know her. We don't have conversations. I don't know that lady.
What's the other thing? I mean, she totally lied about retaining Rancher.
What do you mean?
Brittany had that
Rancher was her lawyer.
fundraiser. Yeah. Fundraiser for over $8,000, raised it, got extra money on the side. And then it comes out that no, he's not representing her. It didn't cost her $8,000 for 4 C&Ds. And yet that gets glossed over too. And it gets glossed over because it's more, it's more important to call out somebody saying, oh, she should abort the baby or give the baby up for adoption. But at the end.
Thank you, Granny. Thank you. And she's right. Chasing is all worried about calling me out for saying that, it should be adoption, but doesn't fucking call Brittany out for scamming the community for 10 grand. Makes a lot of sense.
At the end of the day, like, these are still things that she has said and done. That's why I wish people would have chilled out, because it takes away the bigger picture.
Simplify. Has Chasing watched her true crime coverage? Literally called her out about it last night. I've called her out about it before. Was on a live maybe a week ago. And people in the chat were like, oh, did you hear Brittany's going back to true crime? I'm like, yeah, she probably shouldn't do that. She shouldn't. Because she's not good at it. She's just, I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, she's just not good at it. And falling asleep is so extremely fucking disrespectful. And I've said that countless fucking times. That's what we used to talk about Brittany. That's what Dietz and those guys talked about. You can't.
Yes, Dietz spoke about this over 2 years ago. 2 years ago. That was long before Brittany was pregnant. So Brittany is not falling asleep because she's pregnant, because she was doing this 2 years ago.
Do this. It's so disrespectful.
Right. And now it gets distracted with, oh, well, look at the mean words that so-and-so said about Brittany, and all that gets watered down because, well, people said mean words. But at the end of the day, the impact Brittany has had is so much greater than what people are, acknowledging. And for me, that will always be infuriating, obviously, but,
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think people are getting it. I'm not talking about her scams. I'm not talking about any of that.
But why not? That's the point. Why not? Why aren't you talking about the scams? Why aren't you discussing all the fucked up shit she said and done? That's what I want to know. Why aren't you?
Was commenting on with the comments about the baby. And then the injunction came up because she came into the chat. That's it. I was not talking about any of that other stuff. It was strictly about the baby. That was it. Like, how many more fucking things. Imagine if I did come out and commented on all this stuff. Ugh. No,
Yeah.
I'd be right in the mess of it, and I'd be being reviewed 24 hours a day. Get the fuck out of here. No.
Well,
That's why when I go live, I talk about other stuff. I don't talk about her.
because
You
I think
can't.
I think for others, all those things play into the bigger picture, though. Like, I think
Mhm.
you're taking it like one situation at a time, but for others, it's an
Yeah.
accumulation of everything. And it's like, that's why coming out with this whole baby announcement was perfectly planned. I believe she chose the perfect time to say it.
And you got to look at that too. A lot of these people go to the same areas, right? The same
Mhm.
chats. So they are hearing all the things, all of these things together
Right.
in a group, and they're hearing it almost every day. I'm not. I
Right.
hear a lot of the clips. I may tune in here and there to different people, but I'm not part of this anymore, and I haven't been. Now, there were I heard what Laura said. So that was the first thing I heard. Then I heard a few.
How was I the first thing you said or the first thing you heard? All these people have been talking about Britney forever, for years. Nonsense has been going after Britney for over 2-3 years already. How am I the first one that you heard?
Few more things, and I'm just like,
Oh, that was Laura that said
oh,
that about the welfare baby and blah, blah, blah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So there was that, and then I want to say that it was either two of the channels who review Laura.
2 channels that reviewed Laura. Who? My fucking stalkers? What channels reviewed me, Chasing? Why don't you watch the people that are actually going after Britney?
Had talked about it, which is where I heard it. And I'm like, oh my God. So there was that. And
But
then
Laura's
just
known for
all
making
over.
stupid statements.
Yeah, I understand. But it's just like now I thought you were sick of Britney content and you weren't talking about this. So that's what I was looking at too.
Right.
Like this person's sick of it, that person's sick of it, but everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking. I mean, it's a new big thing. Of course, everybody's fucking talking about
Oh, no, I believe she was watching my haters. I do believe that.
it. And my view was saying anything about adoption or her other kids or whatever the fuck. Just leave that out of it.
Right.
And that was
No,
just
I
my
agree.
take on it. That was it. It was just an opinion. People didn't like it very much, I guess.
And I had an opinion. But it's amazing to me that you're watching my haters when so many people in this community have said 1,000 times worse, but you're not calling them out. Are you scared of them? Are you scared of Clue or nonsense? Because I can't possibly imagine why you're calling me out and watching mentally ill people. I guess that's what you like. But these mentally ill people that do nothing but talk about me every fucking day. But yet here you are sticking up for Britney because all these people are going after them. Guess what, Chasing? I haven't done jack shit to these people. So I don't know who you're watching. I can only imagine. But only one did I actually do something to, and that was 5 fucking years ago. Get over it. Sorry, not sorry. Get the fuck over it. It's been 5 years. And if she was that distraught over it, guess what? She wouldn't be talking about me, would she? Nope, she sure wouldn't. But she still goes on about me on a daily fucking basis. But that's okay, right? Because nobody in this community reviews me. Nobody in this community gives a fuck if I live or die. I not live or die, but you know what I mean. Nobody cares. Clue, B, nonsense. They don't give a fuck about me. So they don't care if I go live or not. So the only people that would be reviewing me are fucking stalkers. The 2 psychos from years ago that can't seem to fucking get over it. And I don't talk about them. I don't interact with them. So the fact that you're watching them and not watching what's actually going on in this community of people who talk about Britney says everything I need to know.
I agree that the pregnancy and all shouldn't be content, but what do you do when she's making it content? Is it one of those things like, oh, well, it's her pregnancy. If she wants to make it content, sure, go ahead. But then others obviously going to commentate on it. She knows how the internet works. She knows how it works.
Yeah. Why am I not talking about? I'm not answering this anymore. Why aren't you asking questions about the lawyer fund? Why the fuck do I need to? The whole world's talking.
Why do you need to comment on me, Chasing? Why do you need to use me as an example? Because you're afraid of everyone else?
About her lawyer fund.
Right.
What does that have to do with me? I don't even fucking watch all of this. I heard stuff.
But that's the problem, Chasing. You don't watch it. So you think what I said is the worst thing in the world.
About the baby, heard that she was pregnant, heard comments about the baby. That's what I was talking about. She came in the chat. The injunction came up. My question was, why the fuck haven't you gotten out of this? And where the fuck are all these defendants or plaintiffs? Where are they? What are they doing? Because Granny's lawyer's kicking their fucking asses. And why hasn't this been dropped? Like, what the fuck is going on? And she said, well, I am trying to get out of this. Okay. That was it. Because Laura's, the clip that I heard on channels that I actually watch, that's why.
So she just said it because that's the people she watches. My stalkers. People that talk about me every fucking day. That's who she watches. They have no other content but me. And that's who she watches. And that's where she gets her whatever from, her thoughts from. But yet, and what I said was just so horrible. Yet, the entire community that has said 100 times worse than me, she don't listen to them. So she don't know what they're saying. Get the fuck out of here. Now let's hear what I actually said. Hold on. Oh. Okay. 6:28. All right. So now let's hear what I actually said. You know, because I'm just so horrible. But yeah, it's great to bring a baby into the world. But really, Brittany, you know what you're having? You know if you're having a boy or a girl? Maybe adoption? I don't know. That wasn't right. I shouldn't have said that. Hey, who knows? Fine. And I said, okay, I shouldn't have said that. But Chasing didn't didn't hear that part. Finally, someone I know, a familiar name. I just another taxpayer dollar, baby. I don't know. This poor child. And I hate to say that, but it's true. Like, 6 kids by the time you're even 40? That's like, I don't know. I don't know. At least we know her and Craig are having sex. Glad someone's getting laid. I don't know. I just wanted to air out what I was feeling. And Clue's chat on Kick is fucking vile. I mean, they ended up deleting it, but people like, I'm calling CPS. Tell Brittany I'm calling on that whore now. Blah, blah, blah. Come on, leave her the fuck alone. Unless you want to raise that baby, leave her the fuck alone with CPS. Hey, Blonde Gypsy. I'm not staying on long. I just wanted to air out what I was feeling on my way to Home Depot. All right. Where is everyone? Amber, I don't think that's the right one. I think there's another one. But either way, I said everyone should leave her the fuck alone. Stop calling CPS. And when I said the thing about adoption, I then said, all right, I shouldn't have said that. How come Chasing didn't remember all this other stuff that I said? Now, again, I don't think this is the right live, but if you're going to say something about what I said, then you kind of have to see the whole picture of what I said. And if you're not going to see the whole picture, I don't know what to tell you. I stand by what I said, that she is a typical Walmart. She is a lowlife. She is trash. And again, just because she has a sweet voice doesn't make her not a lowlife scammer. She is a bad mom. I don't care if you believe it or not. She is. There is nothing I said that I don't stand behind. I think Brittany is a piece of trash. I'm entitled to that. I think Brittany is a liar. I think Brittany is a fraud. I think Brittany is a morbidly obese woman who doesn't give 2 fucks about herself, her unborn baby, her other kids, nothing. Sorry, not sorry. That's what I feel. I am entitled to an opinion. Just like you're entitled to say, I'm the worst person in the world. That's your opinion. Doesn't make it true, but that's your opinion. Well, I'm the same way. I think Brittany is fucking Walmart trash. I think Brittany is a liar and a scammer, and I can back it up with facts. That's my opinion. And again, it's still factual, but that's my opinion. And there's nothing I said that I don't stand by. That's also a difference between me and a lot of this community. But if you're going to come after me because, oh, well, that's what I heard, then you might want to listen to other people before throwing me out there and before using me as an example. And I'm sorry that the only people you actually listen to are psychotic stalkers and people that are literally fucking psychotic. Because nobody talks about somebody for 4 years unless they're fucking mentally ill. So considering they talk about me every fucking day, and that's who you listen to, that's all I need to know. That's literally all I need to know. Because the one thing I am that most of these people aren't is I own my shit, good, bad, or indifferent. If I say something, I back it the fuck up. And it's funny too, because I'll say something 3 days ago, and then Soup comes out with it, the exact same thing, and everyone's like, oh, Soup, you're so smart. Bitch, I said that days ago. It's happened a lot. like recently, it's happened a lot. The Jerks did an entire live based on stuff I had said 2 days prior, almost verbatim. And I don't think they watch me, but I'm just saying. And then they say it, and it's like, oh, you're so smart. Where did you come up with that? If you compare it to my live, you'll see I said the exact same things days before. It seems to happen often around here that other people look like heroes for shit I said days prior or a day prior. I see it all over. And other people are seeing it too. So I'm not crazy. I'm not, trying to toot my own horn. It's just kind of funny. But then, and I honestly don't even think these people watch me. Like, I don't think they're stealing my shit. I just think they come to the same conclusions. But they look like heroes, and I get bashed. And the worst thing that someone thinks I said is what gets used. It's ridiculous. You don't like me? Great. Don't like me. I'm cool with that. But don't like me for your own fucking reasons. Don't not like me because you believe some bullshit from a fucking stalker or because someone twists something of what I actually said. If you're not going to like me, then don't like me based on our interaction. Not some fucking bullshit, not something your friend said. Nah, that's bullshit. Fuck you. And that's honestly how I feel. Go fuck yourself. I don't like everybody. But I noticed I was blocked in Chasing's chat. I was blocked in this one's chat. I was blocked in that one's chat. I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't even done anything. And I went into Chasing's yesterday to tell her something and was not acknowledged at all. So I knew I was blocked. Thank you. The BJ train was going full force 6 months before Laura even opened her mouth about BJ. Thank you. Dead on. That's nonsense. Used me as an example, but at least someone was telling her in her chat. Now, Chasing uses me as an example. Chasing, why don't you watch the people that are really going after Brittany? Why don't you watch Elevated Truth? Why don't you watch Clue and her chat? Why don't you watch Cletus and the chat? Why don't you watch Granny, not Granny, Queen Bee and the chat? Before you say, oh, let's use Laura as an example. Because those are the only people I watch. Because again, there was absolutely no reason to use me as an example. And again, thank you, Granny's chat, for having my back. Because Granny's chat kept saying, Laura didn't say anything wrong. And Granny kind of blew it off. I don't know what Chasing's point was, if she was trying to fucking divert it to me. I don't know. I just lost a lot of respect for Chasing. Yeah, someone said that. Oh, I think it was you. She went on QB's panel as well. Did she use me as an example again? So, for those of you that don't know, Brittany went on QB's panel. I guess she went on a few times. I don't know. But the most exciting part was when Clue went up there. Other than that, it was just a fucking dog pile. It was so dumb. Yeah, Chasing likes to go on all these panels, but she doesn't watch them. She only watches Laura's stalkers. 2 of them, no less. I don't even know who the second one is, to be honest. I have no idea. I know who the first one is. I don't know who the second one is, nor do I really care. Oh. Ah. All right, I'm going to get off, though. I'm tired. I got to go back into website hell tomorrow. By the way, I have 4 diffusers up, car diffusers. Those are up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be, hey, Criminal Med, I'm going to be putting 8 on the website And then for the candles, I'm going to be adding car diffusers and wax melts to each scent, because I think that'll be a lot easier for me instead of having to do like 8 to 12 of each fucking product. So I'm going to do it that way. So that's what I'm working on the next couple of days. I did change a lot in the website so far. There's still a lot more to go, but I did add the car diffusers. So order away. Oh, and I also have some bundles that I'm working on with sprays, diffusers, oils, not just candles. And those are on the homepage, but they're not done yet. I haven't completed them yet. So that's it. All right. But don't forget, energycandles.com. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Thank you for being here. And thank you for my Cash App. I saw a couple of Cash Apps. I apologize. I didn't get a chance. Thank you. And I will see you beautiful people tomorrow. Have a great night.